Or tail.
Okay.
Yippee. I'm gonna wear it and run around barking.
Let me reload my browser so that way I can at least see this shit. Rando might tune in and just like pay the end stream thing. Wouldn't that be fucking hilarious?
I'd actually start dying.
Here's your child again, lady. I honestly don't know.
Your child?
We're gonna be here a while.
Is that your child?
6 exact days is how long exactly.
Well, no, to be exact, it's gonna be at least 30 minutes of just the successful try. Succeeding will take me 30 minutes. Gotta keep an eye on my energy, because if I do too many, I can't do this. But if I don't do my shots, then I lose out on a ton of DPS.
30 minutes just spent.
Well, I guess
on
DPP,
waiting.
technically, because damage per turn. Or DPT, I mean. Damage per turn.
On me.
It's like you gotta do it. You gotta win, and then do it again.
Let's dance.
No!
You gotta do it once per character.
You're so right. How could I be so stupid?
Yeah, everyone must beat Golgra.
I almost fucked up. I almost
Stop
forgot how
that.
much energy I needed to do my Rain of Fire.
I don't have an account. I. Yes,
You don't
I'm
have
sure. I
to.
don't
It'll
have a
automatically
fucking
make
account.
one. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, damn, no shit. I don't have a fucking account. Oh, the sensitivity warning. What is it gonna just start flashing me?
Yes.
Oh. Damn.
One
misunderstood
kiss
your
is
game.
all it takes.
Take a sip of my drink.
Body type, woman.
Anyways, it's
That
interesting
is
because the
definitely
first
an
time,
interesting-
the first dozen or so times I did this fight, I tried using Fleury Fury to stay in Virtuous Stance because I thought that would increase my DPS. But it turns out what I need to do is do as many hits as possible to apply as much fire as possible. So doing this, like sequence, makes it so that I apply more fire, which means that I deal more damage. So I can take this turn. This can be like maybe 20 less turns.
One kiss.
Like before, yeah, I'd be dealing 9,999 damage every turn. But now I'm dealing 9,999 damage every turn, plus like 6,000 versus the previous, which was like plus 4,000. That's a lot more damage.
Not good enough.
You're right, it's not good enough. It doesn't even make a dent in her health bar. I hate when I'm
Which
marked.
is haircut. I really like this haircut.
One piss is all it takes.
Fall in love with me.
In exchange for losing 1,500 damage, or no, sorry,
But your son
I'll
is
just say
this guy.
2,000.
Okay. I thought your son
In
was
exchange
the-
for losing
the
2,000
smaller
damage
child,
for
but
like
your
5
son's the
turns,
hunter.
4 or 5 turns, I gain
Time to hit.
a lot more from the burning.
Kim has really nice hair. I'm doing this one. I really like how it looks. Ah yes, give me a full-blown beard. No.
One bear.
I could have my burn stack. I'm trying to remember how
Double
my burn
bear!
stacks were. I
Double
think it was 6 per
Double bear!
round, which is not nearly as good as the
Take a
15 I've
Bud
got
Light,
going on right now.
Coors Light, a Corona, fucking all that, all that. I'm gonna pour it all into one jug. I'm gonna drink it and probably fucking vomit.
You're gonna call it a chug jug?
No. Joe Bear.
I don't like root beer. For some reason, it tastes like mint to me.
I gotta put enough hits that goes
I like to
far.
hold my eyes closed whenever I finish the, whenever Golgra's turn ends and I'm doing my counter. Because it gives me a chance to it gives me a chance to blink in between the rounds. Because I can't blink while she's attacking, otherwise I'll fuck it up.
Far off into the woods. One kiss is all it takes
Fuck!
to turn a frog into a frog. Because I don't know what the fuck you thought you were doing by kissing that frog, you weirdo. Hey, Gold Star Chappé. Chappé? Chappé. Gold Star fuck with me.
Oh, I can give myself Joker right now.
One kiss is all it takes. Takes all it takes.
Finesse and grace.
The only problem I'm having is that I had to play perfectly for half an hour. Which is a long time.
It has very nice customization.
But, you know, it's not the most in-depth, but it works. It's
Why
nice
the fuck did I
business.
I just watched her kick me. I didn't even think to parry. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Alright, I made a nice looking character.
No.
Alright, enter name.
I want to be the chef.
Congratulations, bug catching is now level 2. Yippee.
So you should find a spider and put it in somebody's hair.
That was a fucking good shot. Good shot. Jolly good show. Good show.
Good show! Good show! Jolly good show! Oh, I like how at the end of regular show, Pops is in heaven and he goes, "That was a jolly good show." One of my
This
favorite
truly was
endings
a
in a
jolly good
cartoon.
show.
No, it was just a regular show.
Really one of the times of all times.
I'm so fucking unfunny. I should like
Why do
literally
you
start
sound
hurting
like
myself.
Oh.
You mean what does
What?
it sound like? I'm really fond of mushrooms. That's so good.
Really
Do I
fond
have
of
one of
you.
those? I have a morale. You want them out in morale? There you go. They happen to be one of your favorite foods? Fucking druggy. Yeah, foods. I know what you're doing with that mushroom.
Alright,
Sick fuck.
I've made my character. Create. Crossplay enabled. Okay. Why would I care?
It really doesn't matter. You're just gonna run by random people and they're gonna have a fucking symbol next to their head on the fucking platform they're playing on. Oh no. That guy's on PC, let's lynch him. Like, I don't
Jesus, swag!
Oh, that guy's playing on a Samsung fridge.
That's-
Find his home
okay,
address
lynch him.
right now. Where the fuck am I?
My Cheetos and my energy drink are the only things keeping me sane right now.
Your balls are the only thing keeping me sane right now.
Thanks, I guess?
No
I don't
problem.
know how to respond to that.
Nobody's ever said that to me before.
Yeah, why
Yeah,
the fuck
you're right.
would someone
No
say
one
that
has
to
ever
you?
said that to me before. Not that it matters, it's still insane. Fuck's sake. Ah.
One
I'm pretty sure I have all the
Who's sake and
Pictos
why are
in the
you fucking
game
them?
up to this point. Like, I don't think there's any more Pictos I can get. I went to all the fucking hidden areas. I got... Actually, let me go into
Well,
the
no,
fucking
there's the
market.
Pictos after her.
You don't have... Mothman, I want to be clear. This is going to be a very long stream of me doing the exact same thing over and over again. I'll just
Yeah,
buy all
He's
these.
just
He's not
streaming to
going to
help
stop.
ward off his insanity.
I'm
Yeah,
streaming
he's been
because today's
crying,
Sunday, and Sunday is a
balding,
good
seething.
one.
Coping.
20 Color of Lumina, holy shit! Okay.
Oh, did you talk to the Bazaar guy again?
Yeah, I did. What the fuck?
Yeah, every time you get it, like, anytime you're done getting a certain amount of journals, I went back to him and he gave me to like 240 because of how many journals I had given him.
Alright, this is literally the only thing I can
just
do to increase my personal
materialize?
power right now, is to pump my L into with so many fucking... You got like 600 points? That's crazy.
Return to Najima.
Where's the curator? I need to talk to him. I need to dump my L with all of those Lumina points. My L has 53 Lumina points available. I'm just gonna make that... Let's go clean 80. Is that enough to equip all of them except for fucking
I don't know if I should
roulette,
because
roulette's bad?
But I keep missing because I just have the best aim. So, you know.
I need more.
He's not like me. He can never be like
You know what, let's
me.
just
I
put
can't
all of
look
them.
to miss every
All of
shot.
my fucking... I don't really need Color of Lumina. Like, adding Lumina to my other party members isn't that big of a deal right now. So, fuck it. My L?
You get so many, so it's not really like
Yeah.
you know.
We'll do
We'll go to
energizing
settings and,
start is
turn off
completely
adaptive
worthless. I don't know why I
triggers.
was even gonna look at those. We'll do exposing attack, we'll do stun boost, we'll do staggering attack, everything besides roulette. Dodger, empowering attack, critical moment, attack lifesteal. Ooh. Let me do that.
Why is jump circle?
You can change controls. I made the toggle sprint left stick. That you can fucking change.
Listen,
shit.
Mothman, I struggle with video games usually because I grind too much and then I make the game a little too boring by having it too easy. Which is why I'm grateful that
That's
I
just
only
his
have
way
to
of
work.
saying he's bad.
Yes.
Just Okay, I can buy better stuff from you now because you're the whatever, but I'm poor. So
I need
can't.
another what?
Feasibly,
15,
I
20,
If
25,
this child
30,
runs away from me
40,
again, I'm going to cut him.
55, 75. I need 80 more Lumina points, minus 2 actually. So I need 78 more Lumina points to
Child
equip
runs away from me,
all
I'm
of
going
my
to cut
Luminas that I
him.
have unlocked currently.
If
Granted,
this child runs away from
I
me,
don't
I'm gonna lynch
have
him.
I don't have roulette equipped because roulette is bad. Roulette will just
Roulette's
decrease my
amazing
damage.
If you're only hitting crits, you have it. You either
Roulette
do base
has
damage or 200%.
Swag, you gotta remember who
so.
you're talking to. I had more than one run where roulette only did the negative like 50% less damage.
Well, that's the problem.
I
is
can
But
also
think of
increase
when
her
you-
You're the
damage.
problem.
Think of it. You could get a run where you only get the 200.
All right, I maxed out I maxed out her
Just
weapon
tuned this
to
out
my
after a
highest
little
level.
bit.
I now have 500 power with fucking a ridiculous luck and
Is this my
agility
home?
scaling. Every critical hit
Oh,
apply
hey, dude.
burn. Every base attack applies 2 burn. I don't care about that, but whatever. All right, Mael, you have to win this time. Never abbreviate Cyberpunk. You're right. Ooh, I also unlocked a new music disc. Let's play that. Alan's Glass House. Now the question becomes, should I recoat her and get rid of all of her vitality and defense and jump all of those points into agility, which will make it so
you
that
sell
she's
books. I
faster?
don't know what oh, they're
Yes.
decor.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
yes.
start with might because I
Reading
want that
books,
at
that's
15.
for nerds. Using books to
Luck
decorate,
at 30.
that's the shit.
Luck increases my weapon damage, so it's actually pretty
I
important.
thought that was like an actual player. Just
And then we'll do the
edge-walking.
rest
I'm like, okay,
as,
pop off, King. You do
agility.
you.
Alright. Hopefully
Thought
she
that was
can
just
go
an
a
actual
little more
player
quickly.
edging.
Okay, Mothman, you don't like that outfit? How about I change her outfit? Not Gustav. I wanted to go to Mayo. Look, we can have her wear
Gustav in
that,
a
but I'd like the
swimsuit.
Lumiere outfit better. We can change her hair.
Put Gustav in the swimsuit, Aztec. It'll distract Golgra.
No.
Yeah.
I like the Lumiere suit. I think it's a nice suit.
I think it'll
okay?
also distract Aztec.
The first one? I like the expedition outfit. I'm not gonna deny that. But she's 16, Mothman, so... Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I like this outfit better because suspenders are very practical. They make your pants not fall down. I'm glad you're not trying to fuck her, Mothman. Alright, my Mael. My Mael is now the strongest she can possibly be as it stands. Unless I make more progress in the game, she cannot get any stronger.
He's talking about
Okay,
right
see,
now
that's
without
what he-
advancing the story.
That's what he needed
That's
to
what I
clarify.
was saying, Adrian. And that was very clear what I was saying before.
No, it wasn't.
I said
clear.
this
I
is
don't
the
listen
strongest
to
she
you
can
'cause
be
you're not a
right
real person.
You
now.
were as clear as a fucking swamp. Alright, that's just, you know. We're as clear as swamp
What?
water.
Anyways, I would argue that they need to raise the age of
made
consent
sense,
to be
Adrian,
like
you just
21 or
can't,
something.
yeah.
However, I also see the argument for why that
Electric
shouldn't be the case,
Nikki.
because then like 18, 19, and 20-year-olds could be with younger people and it wouldn't be a crime. And that should be a crime.
The only thing
gotta
that should
make
be
age
illegal is how
brackets.
much I love the idea of you being turned into a piñata.
What?
He wants a good old-fashioned lynching.
The dance begins.
I don't know if that's TOS. I don't think it is. But
It-
off the top of
I don't
my head,
think
I'm
it
like,
is,
it might
but-
be.
My damage is slightly higher than before.
I don't know.
Not
I don't
enough
know
to
if
be
Twitch
much,
likes
but,
you talking about lynching people.
What are they gonna do? Stop me? I'm
I
just
wish
talking
that
about-
the ability of this sword was
I'm
that
just
instead of
talking-
on
I'm just
basic
talking
attack
about
it applied
history,
fire.
man.
I wish that instead of on basic
I'm
attack
just
it
talking
applied
about
fire,
the
it was
history of
on
leadership.
range attack. Because if it was on range attack, then I get a lot more value.
Ranged attacks aren't real. They're just melee attacks from
Wait,
far away.
There is a fucking thing that allows you to do that.
The dance begins.
Well, I have that one, but that Pictos isn't very useful because it's a 20% chance. I have it equipped
It's
just
a
on the
chance.
off chance it procs. But I'm already guaranteed to apply fire on my range attacks. I just wish I could apply more fire. Consistently. Consistency is what I'm concerned about. Okay, that's a lot more damage than I was
specify.
before.
Specified.
I have Mothman to explain why I just did that. On the bottom right corner, you can see my energy.
Small child, give
I
me
have
my
an ability
glider.
that applies a mark
cut you
20% of the
down.
time when I hit with a ranged attack, and when I break the mark by hitting it again, I get 2 energy back. Firing my range attack costs 1 energy, and I need 5 energy to do the attack I wanted to do here. Rain of Fire. And since every instance of damage inflicts fire, holy shit, I managed to apply enough burn to make her take 9,999 damage from the burning. Hell yeah!
On me.
Alright, let me move this chair. There's no reason to have this chair. I just have
Mala,
to.
why do you live in the middle of bumfuck Egypt? Why are you out here?
I have a deck
In the
on
same
you.
vein,
Limit,
whenever
why
I'm
would
in
they
offensive stance, I want to enter my virtuous stance, so I have to do Swift Stride, which has 3 energy. When I'm in virtuous stance, I can use Floret Fury to stay in virtuous stance, but that's not as good damage-wise, so I use Rain of Fire to apply more fire damage and everything.
Do you draw Pot of Greed?
Of course I draw Pot of Greed. I have 32 fire damage being inflicted right now. What the fuck? That's a lot of stacks of burn. Oh, stream just came back. I just fucking wasted my time explaining that.
Damn.
Okay, Mothman, do you want me to explain why I do certain things? Just ask and I'll explain it, but I'm not gonna explain preemptively this time. I feel so fucking stupid.
Preemptively explain just so that all that effort goes to waste. You
Explain
wither
every
away.
last bit of tech that you are doing.
Okay, every last bit of tech. So I'm hitting her with a range attack, which costs 1 energy. You can see my energy in the bottom right corner.
I'm
When I'm in
gonna
virtuous
mute him.
stance, as you see on the right side, it says plus 200% damage dealt. And because I have my specific sword, I deal a stack of burn every time I land a critical hit. I have guaranteed critical hits due to a Pictos I have equipped, or actually I think it's a Lumina I have equipped specifically. I don't think I have the Pictos version equipped. Anyways, it makes all of my hits critical as long as I'm fighting alone, like I am now. Then, whenever my energy is at a certain point... Oh, your stream is a minute or 2 back? What the fuck? I don't know. Anyways, when my energy hits a certain point, I cast my skill because it'll consume all my energy, and then I just hope and pray to God I don't die in between. Because the more burn stacks I can apply, the more damage she takes per turn. Because I can deal 9,999 damage times 2 if I do the parry follow-up, or if I do the parry. Okay, you're back. I'll explain it as soon as it's my turn, because it's a bitch to explain while I'm getting assaulted. I fucked up the parry. God damn it! Why the fuck did I do that? Ah! Anyways, what I just did is definitely the right path. I'm able to do so much fucking damage.
It's amazing.
Okay. So,
Oh, hello, Goon.
I have an ability that makes it so that when I'm fighting by myself, all of my attacks are critical hits. My sword, I fucked up the parry right off the bat because I was explaining it. God damn it. My sword has the ability that on every critical hit, I apply a stack of burn. Burn deals some amount of damage, I can't remember, per stack. Each stack lasts for 3 turns.
Oh, dog!
That's not important. What is important is that I can enter a certain stance that increases my damage by 200% when I'm in that stance if I'm attacking a burning target with that skill. So those two stack together really well. And then while I'm in that stance, I deal 9,999 damage per crit, like I am now. Or per, like, counter. And it makes it so that I just don't fucking have to worry about this fight for half as long. Because this bitch has like 1,000,000 health. I actually don't know how much health she has. It's a lot.
Okay, so I've been given a bow, so now I can hunt. Thank you, guy.
Thank you, Robert Downey Jr.
That was not Robert Downey Jr.
What do you mean? Can't you recognize him? That's Iron Man in the flesh.
Iron Man is not.
Anyways, going back to it, when I'm in virtuous stance, I want to do a specific attack that takes me out of virtuous stance because it applies the most fire. It is effectively a test of endurance because she has like 1,000,000 fucking health. I don't know how much she has. It's a lot. Rain of Fire says it applies 2 more burn per hit when I'm in defensive stance, but it seems to do that anyways, even though I'm in virtuous stance. I'm not sure why. Like, it's even glowing as if I'm...
climbed up that goddamn tree.
I don't know. I don't know how it works. Point is, I do that attack, it applies the most stacks of burn I can apply in a single turn, which makes her take a fuck ton of damage. So now she's taking 9,980 or 9,891 per turn. And then I hit her with that, so that's another 9,999. So that's the most damage I can do in a single turn, pretty much. At least on a single turn that's not my turn. On my turns, I can do a little more damage.
You should kill him for his actions. Or assert dominance by drinking the milk directly in front of him.
Like right there, I just did a lot more damage. I know you don't care, but you just unlocked Hypersonic League and Fast RMX. You can now go have a hovercraft go 1,000 meters a second. Yay. That's cool. I don't know what the fuck Hypersonic League is, but it seems interesting. Or fucking Fast RMX is, I should say. Anyways, I hate how this bitch can do the splits in the air so hard it counts as an attack.
You just hate how anytime she does an attack, all the blood rushes away from your head to your pelvic region.
Yeah, and what of it?
Nothing. I'm not judging you. I'm just judging you.
See how that doesn't line up with what you just said?
See how I don't fucking...
See how I laugh at you, you'll never understand. No, you'll never understand. No, you'll never, ever understand. It's the most advanced league in the game with the fastest speed, most violent AI that will push you into the wall, and new tracks. Cool.
Alright, time to run that way to learn about fishing and then do that for 6 hours straight.
They should not. Slag, why would you tell Adrian about a video game with fishing in it? That motherfucker is never gonna do anything else.
Yeah, I told you there's farming in this.
From
Fucking, if you ever download this, you're never gonna fucking do anything but farm, so...
Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna
straight
download that, because I know what I'm about, and I don't need to make it worse for anybody else.
let's dance.
Oh, robot dude. He's a fisherman. All right.
Yeah, anal.
We're gonna be good friends.
You can romance him.
The buffs to
I'm
my
gonna
speed have
romance him.
definitely made this fight a little better. Because instead of her having 5 fucking turns per thing, you woke your entire apartment up by screaming in pure joy.
Oh.
That's fun.
Hello.
Hope you didn't get like a noise complaint levied against you. That would suck.
Gets a fucking.
Gave me a gold quality bug. Aquariums and terrariums. I said antiquarians.
Mama huevo.
Got a star quality item. Star quality bugs. Fish can be placed into their own terrariums. and
Oh, we
aquariums.
cannot swim. I just thought
Select the item
I did it
from the
again.
action bar.
Also, Mothman, the most damage you can deal with a single hit, not a single attack, is 9,999. There is a way to uncap that, but I have to beat one of the bosses later in the story, and I don't want to make progression in the story until I beat this bitch.
Let's dance.
But because of that, most people here play video games. They've done the same thing. You tolerate because they tolerate you. That makes sense. That makes sense.
That's fair.
It's actually pretty unfair. But
Shut up, Swag.
You know, I probably should have read the fishing tutorial.
No, you don't
it's not
say.
that hard. Who fucking broke my sign? Who the fuck broke my
bad.
goddamn sign? I'm gonna touch
Are y'all actually in the same server?
No.
I don't know.
You can join each other and fucking join a party and do all that type of shit, but
My eyes fucking hurt.
he's racist.
God damn it.
What?
Why are you so against continuing the story? Also, yes, tell your friend to shut up on my behalf, because fuck it, why not? Adrian and Swag, he said shut up.
No.
No.
Well, Mothman, I can't help you there. I'm against continuing the story because this is so possible. I just need to fucking do it. Stream fees.
There's no way there's a tooltip in this game that reminds you to hydrate. What the fuck?
That's
It's
fun.
literally telling you to do a hydration thing. That's
Okay.
fucking hilarious.
Honestly,
Mothman, they said
W,
no, they're
I'll
not gonna
listen to your
fucking,
game.
they're not gonna shut up.
Yeah,
You might have to-
I'll do my hydration check.
I was taking a sip of water, or a sip of my energy drink whenever you said that, but I'll hydration check.
Yeah, fucking, you know. A
Cool
game,
tip,
more
drink
games need
water.
like a hydration check type thing. Because I forget to drink a lot.
Yeah,
I used
every
to
once
drink
in a while
fuck
they,
ton.
every once in a while the game just tells you drink water, dipshit.
Drink water, numbnuts.
If a
Numb
game
your
tells me to
nuts.
drink water,
Numb your
numbnuts, I think I give up.
I think I'd go drink some fucking water.
I think if the game calls me numbnuts ever.
I missed Miami's ass.
Imagine having a game call you numbnuts.
Chuckle nuts, that's fine. That doesn't matter. But if a game fucking calls me numbnuts, I'm leaving. I'm telling a trusted adult.
I'm not going insane. I'm going to skin the employees at
You're a
Verizon
trusted
alive
adult,
after I execute
dog.
their own mothers. That doesn't
No,
seem
I-
like a healthy way to adventure frustration, Mothman.
Oh, that's
Maybe
such
don't
fucking
skin the
nice-ass
poor
Flurry.
Verizon employees who
Holy
don't
shit.
do anything.
I need to learn how to cook.
Let's dance.
It's not what you did, it's what you
Everyone
didn't
can
do.
be a chef. Oh, hello. What's up, dude?
Excuse me. This is so possible, I just need to do it. That's weird, I didn't get the full energy. I think that's the first time I haven't reached full. No, but I will. They refuse to help. They're really not doing their job. No, I'm being serious. I believe you. I never had Verizon Internet, but I've had friends with Verizon Internet, and they have nothing good to say about it.
What do you mean? It's the best thing in the world.
Look, I use Optimum, which is like a newcomer in my city.
I have Verizon,
And they
so...
they installed fiber optic cables all over the city, which is like a multi-$100,000 contract from the city to them.
Oh wait, is that?
So that was pretty
Oh
cool.
shit, it is.
Is that a... What the fuck?
Is that a bomb?
No. Lady, I need you to move. I'm trying to shoot the dare.
Let me take a bite of my Cheeto and my drink of my energy drink before I continue.
That's right. I win.
No, you're right. It shouldn't.
There you go.
Can you not switch providers or like afford a better one? Or do you like, does somebody else pay for your Wi-Fi bill? It's like if you can't switch, you can't switch. What can you do?
What's it gonna do again?
But like,
no, what the fuck are you at my home?
where I live, the Wi-Fi, it's on the house. That makes sense. That sucks. Where I live, our Wi-Fi cuts out usually due to bad weather.
Oh, my inventory's full. Hey,
But that's because I live in Texas, where the weather
People are
is
just
real
visiting
bad.
me at my home. Leave me alone.
Okay.
And I'm considering switching because it's unironically messing with mental health. I mean, yeah, no, my Swaggin' Agent can tell you about how bad I get whenever my Wi-Fi stops working. I can get very, very unruly, shall we say.
He gets uppity.
Yeah. I hate that fucking move. It doesn't
He's
make
like
any
an
goddamn
alcoholic
sense.
stepfather.
Why the fuck
Yeah.
can she just do that? Fuck me, God.
Just like you and Tamala deserve.
Look, if I can
Honest-
make a fifth of
honest.
the, if I can make a fifth of the way through, I can make it the whole way through. I just need to lock the fuck in.
When I was
I'm
thinking
30
of-
minutes
Brother,
deep.
you're gonna get her to half HP and she's gonna pump fake you. And I'm
If she
going
pump
to hear
fakes me once, I'm
crash out
giving
that'll
up. I'm not
span
even kidding.
generation.
I'm not even kidding. I will just give up then and there.
Doug, I will hear his controller be
This
fucking
man will
obliterated.
find out whoever decided that Golgra needs to be a fight, and he's going to touch them.
I'm gonna skin them and wear them, and then I'm gonna sneak into the offices of the people who made this game, and I'm gonna skin them and wear them. You considering camping for a week or two and just using cellular for a while? I mean, hey, camping seems fun. I never got the opportunity to go, because where I live, the game wardens are very uppity, and they'll fucking arrest you for anything, dog.
Where I live, there's a bunch of natural springs semi
Execute their mothers? No, I'm gonna do something much worse.
To elevate the man.
I'm gonna take their souls. I'm gonna keep them in my little bottle of souls, with the spiders and the scorpions and all that to be, you know, tortured and eaten off of. God, what kind of monster do you take me for, Mothman? I'm not gonna execute their mothers. Jesus.
Yeah, they don't. He doesn't want to elevate the man, so you know.
You gotta execute the mother to elevate the man. No, no. You gotta
Come on now, so you
propagate
just gotta get
the
a plane
killer.
ticket here.
Eliminate the
you and
youth.
Adrian can go camping next to,
You
like,
gotta
the
blind
springs
date
that are here.
everyone until they love you too. Oh, na, na. I like that song.
Yeah.
I'm in offensive stance. I was actually forgetting which stance I was in. I was like, what stance am I in? Like, fucking... It's a very good song. I quite like that song.
Alright, time to make myself a pizza.
So what's up? Usually this guy.
Usually. Not always.
Sometimes the sky is falling.
I like the Android Hell Blues. It's a song by a guy who used to make, like, just random Portal 2 videos based around the cores. And the Android Hell's Blues, I like the ending of the song because it goes, so when the floor gives way
You're
to
a
the
true friend.
ceiling,
That scares me.
but your back is against the wall, in a loop that keeps repeating, who can say how far you'll fall? Now you've heard tell of Android Hell, but you have not to fear. We all live in her chambers.
Hannah's saying, pretty please isn't enough. I'll also pay you.
I'm gonna fucking hurt myself. Why my brain has decided this must be my challenge is beyond me, but I have to do it.
Did
This is my
did I cook
destiny.
what she wanted, or did I just have food in my? I just had food in my inventory that I could give to her. I didn't even make that. I got that as a quest reward. That's fine. I got paid $300 for a quest reward. Let's go. I wasn't gonna eat it anyway. W timeline, I guess.
God damn it, motherfucker! Ugh! Why am I so fucking stupid?
We truly live in the worst
Because you're friends with
timeline.
us.
You're so right. It's your fault.
It's our.
He gets me. He really gets me. She fucking.
Unironically, I could probably beat the
Someone set up a
Pinterest
timer
easier than
for, like,
Golgra
20
right now.
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
my
every
L
time you fight
alone could
Golgra,
probably
you
solo
should,
the
like,
Pinterest
start a-
much
you should
easier than
start
this
a
fight against the
stopwatch to see
fucking
how long
Golgra.
it takes you to kill Golgra. That's what. You should try to remember how.
You had a
long
game
it
with a
took
boss
you
like this,
before
once
you
when you
started
finally
the
get it to half
stopwatch,
health, it
and
allows
then
you to just
after.
pass by him. He acknowledges your efforts and rewards you later in the story if you don't rematch him. You need to get his soul, but because you didn't take advantage of his kindness, as soon as you ask for his soul, he immediately commits die. That's sad.
You sound like a chill pedophile. Like you
Shut
got
up! Shut up! Stop talking! Don't ever fucking say that to me. I swear to God.
Work ethics is my middle name. That's a lie.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm pretty sure I have to do this bitch's entire health bar. And
mean,
I
yeah.
have been considering looking up how much health she has. But I fear that if I look it up, I'm gonna fucking traumatize myself. Also, I made a promise that if she does a
doing it.
single
You
pump
just
fake
need
at
to,
any
you
point,
know,
I
be
will
better.
just stop. I will just give up. I'm not gonna
She
fight her if
pump
she's gonna
fakes
pump
you,
fake
you
me.
should, like, try harder. It's just, never give up. Never back down, never give up.
Never back down, never what? Never give up. Never back down, never what? Never give up.
Why do you sound like you're being held hostage?
Because of the video he's referencing. See, Adrian, if you just
God, I love
if you just
caffeine.
open your third eye.
Sad, yes, but he's been
and
alive for half the
breathe
time Earth
through
has existed. The
the
reason he's so
wind
strong
of
is
the
because of his
world.
hatred
That's
of
not
humanity.
English. You don't
Because they
breathe
keep
through the wind.
abusing him and using him. You essentially give him a reason to finally rest. Fair enough, I guess. In this game, there are a couple of side quests you get where you have to just help a freaky... Like, most of the monsters in this game are called Nevrons, and they're evil. But there are a couple of Nevrons that are weird and damaged, and they're, like, colorless, and they ask you for help with
They're
something or
not
other.
evil.
But I've killed them every time I've run into them after I help them, because I want the reward for killing them. And also because they're inherently evil. They're Nevrons. Like, assuming something isn't evil just because it doesn't attack you is a fool's errand. Just kill it.
Yeah,
Kill it
but
before
assuming
it kills
something
you.
is hostile due to the other things that are like it is also just racist.
It's called racism,
right?
swag, and it's gotten me this far in life.
That's definitely TLS. That is 100% TLS.
Yeah. It's alright, Adrian. Alright.
I'm kidding. But no, they usually drop really strong rewards if you kill them after the fact, and I don't want to leave anything behind that could kill people after me. You know, for those who come after.
No.
This baby didn't bite me, time to kick it.
You're a child. You are a child.
Yeah.
Kill the child.
Oh, that was a scream message. I didn't look at my fucking... This baby didn't bite me! Time to kick it! Don't kick the goddamn baby! Kick the baby! Don't kick the goddamn baby! I like South Park. I enjoy South Park. Consume Bralisec.
Consume these fucking nuts in your mouth.
Eat Bralisec.
Meh.
Consume
Meh.
Bralisec.
Kill you. You know, Adrian, keep yourself safe.
Okay. What the fuck were you expecting?
I hate when my brain demands demand sacrifice from the people around me.
Why did I know that's where you were going?
I don't know. I didn't even know where I was going, so I stopped
Yeah,
for a
but
second.
I know you better than you know yourself, so...
I hate when my brain demands sacrifice from me and makes me do stupid shit like this. What a waste
Well,
of
how
my
about
fucking
you
time.
don't do that stupid shit. Me, you, and Adrian do stupid shit together. As a
South Park, I can't read that message right now, hang on.
As a family.
Okay, South Park is good. It makes fun of everyone. One of the few shows that do that enough to everyone to not be incredibly racist, just mildly is. South Park is good, though. I agree, South Park is pretty
Where
good.
the fuck did you come from? He just came from the sky. Where the fuck? Oh, I see it now.
Oh, so I have to act. Okay, so this is how you do the farming. You actively have to till the soil. Okay.
Yeah, you till the soil. Like you actively have to walk and till.
Anyways, it's interesting that Burning Shots does have the chance to apply a second stack of burn every now and again. It's just very rare for it to do so.
If you
Which makes it
made
quite
Mael
unfortunately
the person
useless.
you used in a duel versus CL and she won, you would get a weapon that, if the target is weak to burn, it doubles the burn application.
That's
Or the burn apply.
really good.
It also starts her off in Virtuous Stance.
That's just okay.
It's useful for me, because you just one-shot the enemy before they can do anything, so it's just fun.
Okay, hang on. I want to real quickly theorize this shit. So, in theory, if I was in Virtuous Stance and I applied 4 hits with my fucking range, one of those hits procced a mark, and then I got the fucking extra mark energy, so it's 2 more hits. So it's 6 hits
I do like this.
from my range. That's 6
No,
stacks
you
of
don't.
burn, plus
there's a box.
theoretically another 6 stacks of burn,
A bright shroom.
plus however much Rain of Fire will apply. Let's see, 8 to 20. So 12. In theory, the most burn I can apply in a single turn is 12 plus
On me.
what? 12 plus 12?
Oh, my watering can.
Yeah, 12
I
plus
refill
12.
it.
So 24. In theory, that is the most burn I can apply in a single turn. Now,
I imagine the crabs count towards the insect shit, but I'm gonna
if
try
I do it
I can't,
the other
I can't
time,
shoot
it's
them with the
6
bows.
originally plus 2 more, so 8. So 16 plus 1. So, what? 17. So, in
Chill.
theory, the most I can apply on each of my turns is 17 or 24 burn. 24 burn is enough to deal 9,999 damage, and 17 is not enough to do that.
Execute the mother, elevate the man.
But 17 is enough to do like 6,000, 7,000 damage in a single... Yeah, 7,000 or so. So it's not that bad.
Holy shit.
I wish I had another way of like doing multi-hit attack, but I'm pretty sure it's my only multi-hit. At the very least, it's my only good multi-hit. I'd have to look, because I've forgotten. I've gotten so
have to
set in my
I have to
ways that I don't
craft
even
a
know if I
campfire.
have another option.
And why do I gotta put the
My first
campfire?
rare forage, yeah, Dragon's Beard Peat. Yippee.
Oh, good luck,
His name's
Mothman, on your supersonic race. Hypersonic, whatever. Okay, that is a triple hit. That's not nearly as good, though, because it doesn't apply fire beyond the triple hits. And it also costs 6 energy. So, 3 plus... What? 3 plus 10, that's 13 at most. Meanwhile, alternatively, I can do 12 with just 1 hit. Not even counting the other parts. So, yeah, no. Flurry Fury is just not very good for this. Other than that, the other ones are all single hits, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. First race done. First place. Final time is 1:43. That's not bad at all, I think. Is that good?
No, no, no. It's actually dog shit and worthless.
I'm so upset. I got her down by like maybe 20%, and then I died. Full 3 seconds ahead of second. Oh, that's really good then. Yeah, I do have a death wish apparently.
The hell? Sent me something. I'll fucking. Did this goon message me?
Okay.
I'm gonna defeat you in reverence of my old donkey Brick.
I forgot about.
I'm gonna harm you. I'm going to bring harm to you.
For reference, we've been playing Minecraft hardcore runs where if one of us dies, we reset. And in our most recent run, I had a donkey that got me quite a bit of distance. And I named him Brick because I found him in a river and he can't swim.
Yeah, but just like with all good things, they must come to an end.
We haven't died yet in that run.
Oh no. That's
Oh
our
yeah,
most
no,
latest
there's
run.
another. Fuck. Sorry, I'm thinking of the other runs that Adrian's died 4 times.
Yeah, Adrian we've all died
very
died
once at
3
least.
times.
Adrian's died 3 times. Me and Sag have died once each.
Aztec died to a drown, quote unquote.
I got hit down and drowned to death.
On me.
I
But this
literally just
motherfucker
watched him
Adrian has
drown.
fallen to his death 3 times, so that's a lot worse.
I had
Yes.
King
Swag
Crimson
got
come
hit
and
by King
assassinate me,
Crimson.
so
Yeah. Like, Swag's death is the least his fault. Adrian's 3 deaths are all incredibly his fault.
Yeah, because
Motherfucker-
I refuse to listen to the word positioning.
Motherfucker just cannot be trusted. Adrian, why don't you spend more time underground where you're not in danger of falling?
Because
yeah,
we get
honestly,
told to
Adrian, I'm
go
surprised
out.
you haven't just gone mining like you normally do.
Yeah, we tell you to go out because you just stay there. You don't do nothing.
You just kind of stare at me with fucking puppy dog eyes. It's like, get the fuck away from me.
Like, I do the farm, Swag does the building, fucking, sometimes I do mining, it just depends on how I'm feeling.
I can't say that it's TLS.
Second race done,
Nothing is
final time
TOS
is
if you
1:48,
just
2 seconds ahead of
believe,
second.
Adrian.
Nice.
I don't think that's how it works at all.
If you just
Seems like the
believe
races are
it's
getting
not
harder, though.
TOS, it's not TOS. Briar Daisy. I love my Fortnite glider. My favorite.
What?
I died.
Fuck?
That's the sound I'm gonna make when I shake this woman's baby.
And why would you do that?
Because she keeps beating my ass? What do you mean?
I don't think that
Oh, I
gives
need to
you
clear up the way.
the right to shake the baby.
All they care about is fighting, so I'm just gonna fight her baby.
Let's dance.
Do you have a child, Golgra? Can I fight him instead of you? Him or her? You know, no
I don't-
justification for assuming that it's a boy. I'm sorry, Golgra. Your child might be a girl,
Someone
and I
asks
didn't
you
think about that.
if you have a child, always respond no. Don't.
Dance.
Do
Yeah,
not
I
ever
got a
leave me alone
son.
in a room with a child. I won't, like, physically harm them. I'll just emotionally scar them for life.
Aztec, I need you to, like, put a pause on
you
yourself
wanna
and
say
think
that
about
back
that.
very slowly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch them at all.
Speak very
I'm just
loudly
gonna show them the
into my
heat death of the
chest.
universe. What did you guys think I was talking about?
You sound like a very chill pedophile. Like
Shut
you
up!
used-
Shut the fuck up! Stop referencing that.
Fucking talking.
Stop referencing the chill pedophile comment. It was so fucking weird on TikTok.
There's it's fucking out of pocket. Ah yes, how do I compliment this person? Yeah, you sound like a chill.
You look, you sound like a chill pedophile. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Thank you.
Why, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Like, how the fuck would you expect anyone to respond to the statement, "You seem like a chill pedophile"? What the fuck?
Like, I don't know.
Dog, I'm hitting you with the power of a fucking neutron. I'm gonna cut an atom right in front of your face.
Don't do that.
Fucking
He's done nothing
obliterate you.
wrong. The fuck did Adam do? God, people are fucking inconsiderate.
Next
I was first and got to 10th in less than a second. Jesus, man.
Maybe I'm gonna stop being a chill pedophile.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Don't ever say that again. I'll cut you open from taint to sphincter and shove your mouth in your fucking foot.
That's not that far.
Jesus Christ.
I'll cut you open from taint to sphincter. That's not that far.
Would you like to know how far it is, Swag?
It's not far.
Would you like to feel the distance?
I'm gonna feel your distance.
Oh my. Swag, not on stream. Shut up.
What the fuck?
Might be a minute or two behind in stream. That's fine, Mothman.
And how about you fucking fix that now?
If I like some person, I'm scared.
They call me Juan.
I hate this guy.
Dog, if I'm trying to like eat a cheeseburger and I see you two feeling each other up, I'm gonna throw something at you.
In front of my cheeseburger? Dog, do you know how sacred I consider mealtimes to be? Don't ever fucking assume I do shit during a meal.
You know how sacred I consider mealtime to be.
Yeah.
Time to hit big.
You know. Like, if I'm trying to eat and you guys are fucking in front of my cheeseburger, I have to kill you.
Adrian, we just want to know if you want some mayo on that.
I'm back
alright?
now, still in the race, forgot to grab the
I
time.
will
I can't
fucking
read the
kill
message!
Yeah.
Leave me alone! Fuck! I'm back now,
You mean
still in the
leave
race,
me
but forgot to
alone.
grab the time. The last race, finished 4th last race, but still won overall. That's cool.
Fear and hunger.
Hunger.
That's what we should do. We all meet up and we recreate fear and hunger.
No!
Why not? Come
Swag, you and I
on.
recreate Fear and Hunger right now on that bed.
That's not.
I got all my
Oh.
little figurines and my action figures. We'll just use them to replace all the characters. What you think I meant?
I'm gonna
Minute
strap you to
50,
the bed
32,
and
bad
fucking
time.
torture
I don't know,
you.
that
You
sounds
tried
pretty
to
good.
Save. How dare you? I need a good axe. to
Swag,
take
let's
from the
recreate
streets.
Death Note the musical in real life.
There was a
Let's
Death Note
recreate Death
musical?
Note.
There was a
movie in
Death
real
Note
life.
musical, yeah. You were 4th? Damn, that race must have been fast as shit then. 4th isn't that bad. How many races are there? Unless you're in last place, it's not that bad.
There's a lot of races in the world.
There
Yeah,
are.
I'm one of them.
What?
That one right there, officer. Kill him.
Let's start.
Don't take him away. Kill him.
I mean, yeah,
It is 3 races per cup.
Grace.
it's like perfectly in character. It's
No,
like-
how many racers are there? Like what? Like what's
12.
last place?
Hey, my foraging is level 4. Let's go.
Flames. Brave.
There's 10. Okay, so 4. You're still in the top 50%.
You're not in the top fucking 1%.
A beautiful
though.
butterfly.
So like,
You know, the last time I played Mario
Top
Kart,
1% of my fucking
the AI decided that I was the perfect target, so I got hit with 2 red shells, a banana peel, a bomb, and a bullet bill, and I went from 1st place to last place. And I was very upset about it.
Dog, that's what we gotta do. We gotta play fucking Mario Kart.
Do not play Mario Kart with me. I will get very offensive very fast.
Racism. Is
Don't
Honestly,
play Mario Party
yeah.
with me. Don't play Mario Kart with me. I can't do party games, dog.
but like,
Don't play Uno
Like-
with me either. I'll just reach across the table and grab you by the scruff of your neck and throw you out a
let's
window.
just play Monopoly. Oh yes.
Don't play Monopoly with me either. I nearly got into a fist fight with someone over Monopoly once.
Ready to
It's not that fucking serious.
It is to me. It's not about losing, it's about the fact that in that game, I rolled double 12s, so I rolled a third dice, and I got another 6, and I went all the way across the board from one... Like, I landed on a person's property the previous turn, I paid the tax, I went all the way around the board and landed on the same person's highest value property. They had a fucking hotel and everything, and I lost the game because of it. I nearly got into a fist fight with that person. I wanted to break their nose so bad.
Honestly, yeah.
blaze rain.
Just Monopoly. It's not that serious.
I can handle losing. It's losing like that I can't handle. And then in fucking Mario Party, I hate Mario Party. I have never won a game of Mario Party.
Let's dance.
I once almost won a game of Mario Party, and then the fucking computers I was playing with got so many consolation stars after the fact that they ended up beating me.
Yeah, it's how Mario Party is.
I had
It's just
5
like,
stars. I had 5 stars. The second place had 2, and I still lost. And I
why
don't
it's
like
not
Mario
over
Party
until
because of
Batman
that.
sings.
On me.
That's a justified cry.
What's the effective one? My first ever Sonic race on the first try is very nice. I'm totally going to brag. That's fair.
Okay.
You should brag. What I'm gonna brag about is that I killed Golgra before I got the ability to uncap my damage.
Let's dance.
That'll make me very happy.
Because he's a loser.
You're just jealous that you're not me. That you don't have the unwavering
I'm-
dedication to hurting
Yeah, that
yourself.
you don't try to
I'm
make.
glad I'm not
I
you.
actually don't think I can say his name on. I almost said Twitter. This is Twitter. I don't think I can
Please
say
don't
his
say
on
my
Twitch.
name on Twitch. I'd appreciate
No,
it if you
not
didn't.
you, not you. Who you've been cosplaying as in Minecraft?
Oh my god. Who have I been cosplaying as in Minecraft? What are you talking about?
He has a special place that's surrounded by water. on
Oh,
all
I haven't
sides.
been cosplaying as Jeffrey Epstein.
He has a special place that's surrounded by water on all
I like to
sides.
make an. I like to take. Swag likes to live in the middle of the ocean for some unfathomable reason.
I like to live in caves typically, but that's
Recently, we've been living in the middle of the ocean, and this motherfucker Swag will like. He'll be like, "There, you
not-
can have that island," and then I'll go over there and I'll be like, "This
yeah,
is my
because
island."
you
There are
made-
many like it, but
you
but
did
this
it
one is
first.
mine.
You were like, "That sand island, that's gonna be my litter box." All right,
Yep.
I don't fucking. So now it's just you
And
know.
they started
living in the
asking
middle
for
of the
baby
ocean.
villagers.
Yeah, he did do that.
I asked for a sheep, actually.
No, you did ask for a baby villager.
I started with a sheep, though.
That doesn't
Don't
make
get
it
things out of
better.
order. It's more
That
important about the
doesn't
order.
make it better.
That doesn't change anything.
I need to
still
show
want-
Wales that I'm dedicated to their country
He also
and their
then
history.
later asked me to lynch fucking
When you
turtles
said
for him.
Wales, my brain did not think of the country. I thought you were talking about like a fucking actual blue whale.
Are you a moron?
Yes.
Still some
Clearly. Fucking, I hate this bitch. I will beat her. I don't care how long it takes. I will beat her. I'm gonna make story progress on my next stream on Monday. This is just a stream for my sake.
Tomorrow's Monday. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
But if tomorrow's Monday, then it's technically Monday today, because what's making today Sunday other than the fact that society
What
is
the
telling
fuck are you
Sunday?
talking about, you actual
Monday
fucking
today.
mongoloid?
Yeah, it's okay. I don't... Yeah.
What'd you send in the Discord, Mothman? Let's find out. I wish Twitch let me let you send images. I don't know if that's good or not, but it seems good. I mean, you didn't need to send proof. I believed you, and I'm the only person here, so.
Yeah.
Those other two, they're AIs. They're not real people.
What the fuck are you on about? I'm a real person. I'm a regular ass person.
They think they are, but they don't got no arms or legs.
I do. What the fuck are you talking
Just a
about?
speaker system and a monitor.
I don't have a monitor. I play on a fucking TV, you lobotomite.
He doesn't know the truth. Don't tell him, Mothman.
Adrian, what is a TV if not just
I
a
think
big
it's
monitor?
fucking insane. What the
Swag's got a
fuck?
point,
Are you
Adrian.
on crack as well?
On me.
What is a
The only one
TV
on
if not a
crack is
big
you.
monitor?
Alright.
I'm not on crack.
Adrian,
Don't
what
do
else do you
drugs.
think your food is made out of?
Ketamine.
Food.
He's got me there!
I got him there!
I'm gonna touch you.
You say it like that. What the fuck?
Ready to parry.
Can we get ball jiggle vids screaming?
Oh.
Get me to 20 subscribers on Twitch, and you got yourself a deal.
How much does 20 subs cost?
Like $100.
What's going on?
Agent said some shit about ball jiggle vids screaming, and I go, give it a 20 subs on Twitch, and then we're talking. The first league on the Silicon Cup's time is
Yeah, 'cause it's like $5 per
6:56:36. The
sub,
second league
so, like,
Silicon
yeah,
Cup's
it's
time
like
is
$100.
5:47:41. So he's 5.
What if I give you $200?
Is an improvement. Huh. You give me $200 for what?
300.
I'll do it, but for what?
400.
I'll do it. You don't need to keep raising it. I already said
He's
yes.
asking what
Just
you'll
tell me
do.
what I'm doing. What do you want me to do?
It's what I don't want you to do, is what you should be worried about.
I don't
Why the fuck would
understand.
Why the fuck would you be worried about what you don't want him to do?
Because I'm gonna make him do a lot.
He's a thumb trigger.
Because if I let him raise it more, he's gonna ask for more of me, Mothman, and I need to let him. I need to have a reasonable limit. My limit is I'll do fucking anything for $1,000. You could pay me $1,000, and like anything legal. I should specify.
Let's dance.
Oh, I'm no longer.
For anything illegal, it's $10,000.
This is why you'll never make it out in the world. You gotta do illegal things for cheaper.
I don't gotta do shit. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Fuck you mean no?
Make them shorter. Shorter than dwarves.
Let's
Give them
dance.
massive feet.
Why are you referencing that video about J.R.R. Tolkien? What's your friend want? I'm open. Mothman is willing to
It's
do
been
it.
playing in the back of my mind for like the past 3 or 4 days.
Swag, Mothman is open to many, many things, he says.
Open many and many. Sometimes I question.
You know
like,
what I'm
everyone-
surprised about?
English is difficult.
I've
I
never
don't
said
wanna
this
play
wasn't a
with
thing,
it
but
anymore.
like people just assume that whenever the scream thing that I won't do sound effects. You can just say do certain sound effects, and nobody does it. Weirdly enough, I was fully expecting the first time I made that a thing that somebody would be like bark for me, and I was gonna have to do it.
The reason why they don't do it is because your chat's full of people who are weird, but they're not that weird. They don't want to hear a random man online bark.
Are you kidding me? Do you know about
Yeah.
these people?
No, they just want to flirt with each other.
Uh,
Or spout on
Golgra,
random facts about
you know.
shit we have no idea about.
I think I'll have
It's
made
all
it as a
that.
streamer whenever somebody pays me to read a promposal.
no, you'll make it as a streamer whenever you have a fucking my brain.
Mothman
Whenever
doesn't
you
know how
just
to do
start
stage
crashing the
directions,
fuck
so
out on
bark for
screen
me,
for no
bitch!
reason.
You'll have made it as a streamer when you get the urge to touch kids.
No! No!
It's either that or learn
No!
French.
No! Why is that the idea when I've made it as a streamer?
The thing
Oh,
is,
I
Esther,
get it,
you've
'cause all the
streamed
big
Minecraft before.
Minecraft
You're in a
streamers
very
do it.
dangerous place currently, alright?
Like Dream and George was found and
I wish George was never found.
yeah, honestly same.
They should have left him where they left him where he lies.
See, you're either gonna become French or you're gonna touch kids.
Can I just
There
not
is no
do
in
Minecraft
between.
streams anymore?
On me.
Yeah, that's an option.
Okay, then I will do
No,
that.
you're
Fuck's sake.
gonna stream Minecraft in like 2 days.
Why do you sound so fucking... Also, I'm not a band kid. Of course, I don't know how to do that specific type of nerd shit. It's called Asterix, Mothman.
I'm not a band kid. I'm about to put a band around you.
Also, you're thinking of theater slash scene kids, not band kids. Band kids wouldn't do that.
Aztec, you're a band kid.
I was a band kid.
Yeah. And you would do that.
I got out of band
That's-
in freshman year of high school.
That's crazy. You're a fucking loser.
Your father is dead? That's crazy. My mama is dead. And I've been happier ever since.
Yeah, so you're fatherless. Fatherless behavior.
Okay.
You gotta be fatherless to be.
I really
Christian.
don't get
Why the
how this
fuck are you
bitch could do
watching
the
these
splits
losers
in
do
midair
shit?
and cause an explosion. Is she just pushly popping that hard? Like, I don't get it. Same, but not
I
better
mean-
for it yet? That sucks. What were you gonna say, Adrian?
Let's dance.
I mean, have you ever gotten good pussy?
I'm a virgin, and I intend to stay that way.
That's a fucking wild statement. I don't fucking...
Do not ask about my sexual status again.
Status!
That's the word. What do you fucking want from me? What word would you rather I have said?
Any other one, personally?
There is no other word for it, dog.
Guys, we gotta do crack.
We don't.
Why not?
Maybe you don't, but we do.
Shut up. When I finish this fight, Maella's gonna level up at least 5 times, or I'm gonna kill myself.
When I finish,
Let's dance.
When you finish. Yeah, when are you gonna finish?
Better question, what are you gonna finish? Even better question, why are you gonna finish?
Who are you gonna finish?
watching it, me.
Let's dance.
I will fall in love with you over and over again. I don't care how, where, or when, no matter how long it's been. You're mine.
Over and over again, no matter how long it's been. I don't care how, where, or when you're mine. I don't know why I can go so high. I think it's because my voice is fucked up.
We gotta have you do karaoke while we cook.
I can do karaoke. I like singing. I almost joined the choir, but then all the choir kids when I was in high school were like mega weirdos. Like
Yeah,
not
fit right
acceptably
in.
weird, but like weird, like
Like
Axe
16
body
dorks
spray
a
instead
day.
of a shower weird. Does that make sense?
Oh my
16
fucking god!
I don't understand why people don't like taking showers. They're delightful.
I love showers. Hell, I'm
Yeah,
gonna take a
no,
shower
no,
as soon
you
as I
said
end
that, and I've
stream.
never been so upset.
I like taking cold showers every once in a while.
I hate cold showers. I love hot showers all the time, year round. If my skin isn't peeling after the shower, it's not hot enough. What's your take, Mothman? Out of curiosity. Don't join the choir, they get touched. I'm a bit too old for the priests, but I'll keep that in mind.
Thanks for the advice. Fucking don't join the choir, they get touched.
I mean,
That
he's
is-
not
it's
wrong.
It's not
Wild
wrong, but
thing.
like...
So wild.
I have
to say.
extreme touch sensitivity, everything hurts. So do you like cold or hot showers?
No, it doesn't really answer the
Yeah.
I
question.
fuck. Every single drop. That doesn't really answer my question. You could still use like a fucking rag and wipe
What?
yourself down. That's what I do sometimes when my skin is really sensitive.
My balls are really sensitive.
None, but you still shower every night? That's a... See, you're better than me. If I didn't do anything but sit on my ass all day, I don't take a shower. Because I'm a bad person.
Nasty, this nigga.
The moment I smell a whiff of my own BO, I immediately wash myself off. Like if I can. If I'm fucking in public.
Now, there is an
Run
exception
towards
to
the
that.
Public
bathroom,
takes off
fucking
clothes,
wipe
oh, right.
yourself off.
I will still fucking take a shower every day during the summer because it's so fucking hot. Even if you literally do nothing, you will sweat out your asshole. And if I don't shower, my asshole gets really raw from my swamp ass, and then like I have then like my ass hairs start to braid themselves together, and it's incredibly painful.
People that.
But swag,
What the fuck is wrong with you?
but
What is your
swag,
fucking problem?
swag. I
I
have to
don't
swag. I'm
shower.
a streamer. I have to explain my innermost deep thoughts. I unironically hate people who refuse to take showers. If I can take a shower every day despite the pain, these bitches can shower every week. Yeah, that's
Honestly,
fair.
yeah, that's so fucking real.
I don't even know what the fuck was said. I'm still thinking about the swamp ass comment. What the fuck is wrong?
Swag, I'm a
with
streamer. I have to be open with my audience.
you?
How else are they gonna
You
form a
supposed to build a
parasocial
community.
relationship with me?
It's a build a community.
You need to fucking, you need to build a parasocial relationship. Twitch chat, we need to get more parasocial.
The first step in a true parasocial relationship is opening up a PO box.
Yeah, for someone to send like their
Yeah, send a fucking Moby
chunk of their
Huge to
hair.
your home.
God,
Open
I
a
would
PO.
kill for a Moby Huge right now.
Open a PO box so someone can send you either a
Exactly.
pipe
How
bomb
can I
or
cry
just
when
all
you
their
don't
hair.
stream if I don't know everything about you? Exactly. Mothman gets it. Swag,
He
why can't you be
understands.
more like Mothman?
Because
There ain't enough town in this room for the two of us.
Shut the
I'm going
fuck
to
up.
touch you.
I'm a miner.
And
You don't stream Minecraft.
Okay.
ooh, he's got you there, Swag.
Adrian, look what I'm doing right now. No.
Oh fuck!
Oh, fuck.
Plus, Adrian, that I'm a minor defense is not gonna work for much longer.
Yeah, I only got a few
Yeah.
months.
I'm counting down the days now.
Oh my god, I almost spit on my fucking drink. Holy shit.
Counting down the days. Insane. He's pulling his cock out. Good timing,
No.
Mothman. Good timing, Mothman.
Holy fuck.
I'm
I don't think
smiling.
anything
I'm
could've been
grinning
ready for
ear
that.
to ear like a fucking moron.
Nothing could have made me ready for what he said.
Adrian,
even got
don't
him
you want to be a
something.
Minecraft YouTuber?
No.
Why not?
Every once in a while, you could do a funny thing. I think it's more frequently than once in a while.
Fucking crafting
As long as you're trying.
We gotta
It's
try.
hard to be funny on accident, but it's easy to be funny on purpose.
Yeah. At least to someone you'll be funny. Even when you're not trying.
I am so fucking fried though in like in terms of humor that like I saw a video of a piece of toast falling over and I started cackling incoherently for like half an hour.
I know it fucking. I feel like I
You know exactly what I'm talking about. It just
I laugh at everything, therefore I'm the funniest person to ever exist.
it just fucking it was just a slice of bread and it just fell over for no fucking reason.
And you started.
And when it hit the ground, it made like a slapping noise. It was so fucking stupid.
Yeah, no, my humor is also fried. Me and Max at one point were just in VC talking, and we just said agua, and we started dying.
Water.
And it went
Emerald
on like that for
carpet moss.
3
My bad that I
hours.
didn't have the specific fucking moss you wanted.
Yeah, it is your bad. You are bad.
I'm good at Twitch.
Okay. You're still bad. Ay, ay, ay. I am fucking freakishly good at this. I unironically hope I beat this boss because I can't spend the rest of my life here, but I will. If I must, I will.
Might as well get married to Golgra at this point, huh?
You're right. Know thine enemy to defeat her.
Ready to parry.
I have to find out her eating habits, her morning habits,
visuals
when she
my brain
sleeps.
just got.
Like,
Goes through
like
years
Sun
of
Tzu
marriage.
said,
I
to
know your
defeat
exact
thy enemy,
schedule.
you must have
Fucking
sex with thy enemy.
stabbed him.
Exactly.
Ready to
I know your weaknesses. I know you have hair on your ass crack. She's a bit hot, what not? Big, strong, tall lady, that's my type. She's made of wood, you're gonna get splinters on it. She also does not
Your
have any
point?
holes.
A true warrior is not afraid to get blood on his sword.
Yeah, that only works in the case of, like,
It
her...
could be my own blood. That's still fine. I don't know what you're on about.
A true warrior is a little afraid of getting their own blood on their goddamn sword.
Nah.
You know, fear is healthy, no fear is unhealthy.
Nah, fear is hunger.
Oh, fear and hunger reference.
Why did I think of the weird fucking the fucking SpongeBob and Patrick meme where Patrick
Also, power drill make a hole. He's got me there. Power drill, a sponge, and a
fucking
bit of lube.
balance on it like a balance on it like a spinner and start fucking spinning.
Do the helicopter. You're so right, Swag. Do the fucking helicopter.
Generate enough gale force wind.
Take off flying. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip!
Right, brothers. Wait until they hear about me, the wrong brother.
The wrong brother.
finesse
Why did your own goddamn joke make you laugh?
Yeah, because I'm just so funny. God.
He's so right.
I'm
I can't
so
wait to-
tight.
I can't wait to be in a car ride with that guy for 3 hours. I mean, by 3, I mean 10.
I wish I was with you guys, but no, I'm off here
You
in
can
Texas.
fly.
I could
I know-
actually
I
take
know
a.
you could do it.
I could actually take. Hang on, that's so fucking smart, Swag. I could just take a. I could just go fucking to my nearest airport, like have somebody take me to the airport, fly over there, and then fucking have one of you pick me up.
Yeah, but then at that point, there's no real reason to go to Louisiana.
No, yeah,
We
we could
just,
just
you
meet
know,
up somewhere else.
Mothman mentioned camping.
Another streamer you
So
might
camping.
like
There's
may start
springs
soon, and
near
I'll
me.
immediately abandon you.
yeah.
So, I mean, dog, if you leave, that's fine. You don't have to stay here. If I'm boring, you can just leave, dog. I'm not holding you
Yeah,
hostage.
he's not like holding a gun to your head and asking you what's the problem with sandals, but
What's the problem with sandals? I don't want to see your dirty ass fucking toes.
What the fuck?
I know it's ironic that I have my fucking bare feet out because I don't like wearing socks in the house. I fucking died. I died as soon as I said bare feet. I wanted you to know
love
others are
that
better. I know others are
reference
better.
that
Mothman.
video so often, and no one knows what the fuck I'm referencing whenever I'm like, gun to your head, what's the problem with sandals?
Gun to your
Not even
head.
gun to your head.
Name 3 members of One Direction.
Puts hand under your shirt, points out index finger, points out thumb. What's the problem with sandals?
Gun to your head. Name 3 Taylor Swift songs.
I know it's
There's that
funny.
one song.
I can't name a single one. I've like
Yep.
obviously listened to Taylor Swift. I don't remember a single one of her song names.
One Direction, Left, Right, and Up. I was talking about the boy band, but you're so right, Mothman.
He's not wrong.
I just said he's
One
right,
Direction.
so yeah, obviously fucking
Holy
not, you
shit.
fucking moron.
He's right. I'm gonna touch you.
I forgot to cut my pizza into slices. I'm a fucking idiot.
Ready to pounce.
Don't do that. Just fucking bite into it from one side and start.
Yeah,
slowly
dog, what I
eating
do
the
is I
pizza.
start just
It's more
eating my
enjoyable
pizza
to
from
do.
one side, and then I fucking slowly shovel it into my mouth like a fucking funnel.
Yeah.
What the
Eat it
fuck
like
is
a real
wrong
person,
with you?
Adrian.
By the way, Adrian, you know how whenever you said whenever we meet up you want me to be eating an entire cheese pizza? How big is the cheese pizza?
Yeah.
You have to provide the
Like
cheese
the
Like I
size
said,
of
it
a
does-
newborn babe.
The size doesn't matter. I just want you to eat an entire cheese pizza.
Like, I can eat an entire pizza so long as it is smaller than fucking 12 inches in radius.
No, I
Like,
don't care
at
how big
least
the
10
pizza is.
10
I
inches
just
or
eat-
less, I can eat an entire pizza by myself. Any bigger than
I
10
don't
inch
care
radius,
how
though, and that's
long-
like way too much fucking pizza.
No, I don't care how big the pizza
What
is. I
about
just
the
care that
size
you eat
that
an entire
matters?
pizza.
It is the size that matters, actually, Swag.
The personality of
The pizza does not have... Yes, the pizza is aggressive.
I want the pizza to yell at me.
Yes, the pizza
is
does hit
aggressive.
me.
Where on the doll did the pizza touch you?
I never understood why the
Rips
fuck
and
people,
rips the
like,
donut.
if you're abusing your wife, why would you let her order a pizza for you? Just order the pizza yourself so that way she doesn't have a chance to, like, seek, you know? The answer to your question, Mothman, is 0. I checked it beforehand.
You did every bruise, everything covered up. They show up. They're like, whatever. Didn't happen.
Well, no, like,
officers.
you know, like, the classic, yes, the pizza is aggressive. If I was abusing my wife, I would simply not have her order a pizza for me. Like... Am I
Well, yeah, 'cause
crazy?
you know about the pizza tech. Not all of the not you know
Who doesn't know about the pizza tech at this point? That's a better question.
people who abuse their wives apparently.
Yeah. If the meta is still like if old meta is still
The
working, there's
meta- Don't
The
call
meta.
it that.
Shut
Do
up.
not call
Shut
it
the
that.
fuck up, Adrian. I'm gonna show you the real meta of abusing your
I'm
wife.
gonna touch
Shut
you.
the fuck up.
we just don't like my truth.
The meta. Fucking. Shut up.
I
Do
hope
not
your
pass
parents
go,
get
do
in a
not collect
fucking
200,
accident.
shut
Fuck
up.
you.
I don't care much for my parents. So like,
I hope you get in an accident and lose both your arms and legs and turn into a fucking nugget. Fuck you.
I'm
yeah.
gonna sever your ears.
That's a funny one. You got big ass ears.
Me.
You know, people call like.
You know the
redheads
pizza tactic
Carrot
isn't
Top.
commonly used anymore, but purposely on TV a lot, so abusers don't know what to look for? That makes sense. They should make them more
Ah.
accurate to real life. I need to know what I'm going up against. I'm kidding. Don't lay hands on your wife.
So, the pizza isn't meta. It's just
The beat.
It's a decoy
Shut up.
meta.
Shut up. Shut up.
The pizza is aggressive. God damn it, I died because
pizza is aggressive.
This is what I've been looking for. It is spice sprouts. I'm gonna put this into a pipe and fucking eat it.
don't lay hands like
Pipe.
this is insane.
Are you sure?
Yes, the pizza is very abusive.
Mark, we could be bees.
This
you'll
is
live
good news.
as a pet. This is great news. We could be bees. You'll live for 30 years.
What the fuck are you talking about?
This is
You wouldn't
great
get it.
news.
He doesn't understand
We'll
me.
be bees.
This is great news. You'll live for 30 years.
I attacked too fast and ended up fucking myself over.
Yeah. Give in to the feeling. Feel the rain in your lips.
Hang on. I gotta say, I like the game doesn't make fun of you for losing. It acts like nothing happened. Oh yeah, it's pretty nice.
What's going on?
Oh, Mothman's mentioning that the game doesn't bully me for losing. You know what? I
It
wonder
should.
if...
You gotta finish your statement.
I wonder if
Your
actually
question.
just laying into her with ranged attacks is better. I missed so many because I attacked too fast. I need to like slow the fuck down.
I mean, you should
You need to
like,
find
you,
like the consistent
you have augmented
angle where you
aim, I
push.
think. I'm
I
pretty
do,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it might be.
It might
Especially if you have
be a
burning
bee.
shots, so whatever it is.
If I just shoot her a bunch and then fucking... I will enter Virtuous Stance just for the extra damage. Like, I understand what some games do, but legitimately I hate games that do that. Doom on the high difficulty doesn't, so... Hang on. So anything below that shouldn't. To be fair, Doom on the highest difficulty makes you feel like a fucking moron.
Doom in the highest difficulty turns you from Doom guy into Doomed guy.
Yeah.
You know.
And I say this as somebody who beat Doom Eternal on the second highest difficulty, because playing the game on fucking Ultra Nightmare makes me want to hurt myself. Or my theoretical wife. Whichever happens first.
Whichever happens first.
AKA, is he selfless or selfish, I guess? Whichever one is which, who knows?
I like when games on low difficulties mock you and belittle you for being a piece of shit who plays on the easy difficulty. Like Wolfenstein.
At the end of the day, difficulties just meant, like, hey, find a difficulty that you find to be enjoyable and play on it. That's
I just
about
realized, I wonder if turning down the difficulty will make it so that she has less health.
Probably.
it.
Let's enter Virtuous Stance for the damage, and then we'll just keep laying into her like that.
Yeah.
Who will pray for me when I'm gone?
Dance.
Because in Virtuous Stance, my shots do a lot of damage. So I
That's
wonder
good.
if doing this is more damage. One sides does, but lightly. Even the devs still stated they like the players that play the game on low difficulty because they're enjoying what they made. No, I want those people to suffer.
What's going on?
Like how on Skullgirls, if you pick any difficulty, the final boss for one of the campaigns is always the highest difficulty. Like, it's always an AI that's set to the highest difficulty instead of whatever difficulty you set it to. And it
I
sucks.
know, I remember what you're talking about. Yeah, that fucking... Oh, the anger.
I hate that fucking game.
No, but difficulties are just like, find one that you like to play on and then just play on it. That's like normally, that's how it should be. Like, I mean, that's, even with like games where you unlock the difficulties, like higher difficulties as you're playing, or like Payday. Payday even fully tells you, just find a difficulty you enjoy and just play on it. doesn't really mean anything if you're like, well, I like to always play on the hardest difficulties or anything like that. It's like, okay, then you like to play on the hardest
Normally I play
difficulties,
games
but
on medium difficulty, but you two motherfuckers like gaslit me into thinking that I had to
typically
play on the
on the
highest.
hardest difficulty if Adrian's doing it, just because it's kind of fun to go through hell and fucking like that as a thing. It's like, oh, you both know. a
Okay,
bit
yeah,
more text
shooting
to
him,
kind of share, so it's
shooting
kind
her
of fun.
does do actually more damage.
But it's just if you play on the highest difficulty, that's
Not a
great,
lot, but it
that
does
doesn't
do
mean
more
that you're
damage.
better than someone who plays on a lower difficulty. It's just like you're both playing the game. Who cares?
You're just playing the
It's
game
not.
how you want.
It's not that important.
I do find it funny
It's-
that Hollow Knight is on, like, I like games that are on the easy difficulty at first, and they just get harder when you do beat the game, even though they're already fairly difficult. Like, I like how Hollow Knight's, like, base difficulty is technically the easy difficulty, because fucking, the true hard difficulty is Steel Soul, where if you die, that's it. You're over. I love games that just want you to enjoy the product, like Cult of the Lamb has many options to modify the gameplay to ensure you enjoy it. That's fair. I don't have much
I
of an
think more
actual
games-
opinion. I just like to be a contrarian
Or I'll have, like, the
asshole.
base difficulty for what the game would make sense are kind of nice. Some games also just have difficulty that makes the game annoying, such as like a lot of Bethesda games with it being like, oh, you do 1/10 the damage, but the enemies do 10 times the damage. It's
Adrian,
like,
Adrian and
really
I
fun,
played
it's more
Spider-Man
annoying.
2 when it came out on the highest difficulty, ultra hard, and we beat it without doing any upgrades. And Adrian would tell you, just like I would, that fucking sucked so bad.
It was fucking slamming my balls on with a car door.
Adrian, do you remember how many tries it took you to beat the final boss, Venom?
I don't remember. I just know it took
I
me
remember
so long, and
it
I
took
was
you
pissed
about
at
it took you about 20 more tries than it took me, and I beat him in 33 tries. So some 50 odd tries for Adrian to beat that boss. And then the first time I played the game on I just played the game normally on hard mode.
they say flattery.
Ultra hard wasn't available on your first playthrough. You unlocked it by beating the game. But on hard mode, I beat him on my first try. Because I had upgrades and I wasn't just doing bullshit.
I wasn't doing like dig for fart damage where
You can
every
enable
attempt would
infinite
take
health
like
at any
fucking
moment or any of that.
Wait a minute.
If you want to struggle with the game, because it's very difficult, but also K-Walk, you can choose what the game is like. So there's so much easier for someone like me who isn't great at games.
What else can do it for you?
I'm so sorry for text blocks. I would show it if I could. I prefer text blocks over you fucking filling my entire screen with text messages one by one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. Don't send shit one by one. Send it in a
Don't
mass
apologize
text
for sending messages in my chat. I'll be very annoyed. Like, why am I streaming if not to have people send messages?
It's everyone else's problem. And you
Are
shouldn't
you
apologize.
sure? Yes, I'm sure that I fucking hate that sort of style. I'd much rather have a fucking text block that I can just leisurely turn my head over to look at my goddamn laptop and read instead of having it fill up my entire fucking PlayStation television screen. Because, you know, although the top right corner of my screen isn't that important in this game, I still like not having my whole fucking screen filled up with bullshit. Call me crazy.
We like conversations. It's just please make it easy for us.
Also,
to read it.
gang, when Ender texts the group chat, it pisses me off so bad how he'll send like a dozen fucking messages to say one fucking thing. Am I the only person who's like sincerely bothered by that shit?
I do a similar thing, but I think I finish my thoughts per message. So I mean, I don't know.
I don't mind strictly because all my friends in real life do that. So I
I
already
can't
have to deal with
stand
it
that
all
shit.
the fucking
If you're gonna
time.
send me a message, send it all in one text. Fucking, I can't fucking stand it. I will check that message as soon as it's my turn, so I'm not in danger. Oh yeah, PlayStation. I have the same fate. I hate it disappears so fast. I wish I had an option to modify the length of time. I'm actually perfectly fine with the length of time, because I have my laptop if I really need to check the message again. Honestly, if it were up to me, I'd probably set it... On PS4, you had the option to change the screen settings so that you have the chat on screen on one side of the screen.
Yeah, it was
If that was
permanently
available
there.
on this, I would do that. But it's not. I like Helldivers too, so you can't just stop and read, have to keep going. Oh, I love Helldivers too. It's a lot of fun.
Helldivers 2 is a lot of fun.
We haven't played it in a fair bit, but yeah.
Doesn't change the fact that it's fucking fun.
Yep. I hate that Sony nearly killed the game because they wanted some dumb shit, and I also hate that people were so upset about it because it was such a simple, tiny thing. Like, yeah, it's a little annoying that you have to make a Sony account to fucking use the game, sure, but it's not that big of a deal.
People were mainly being like, well, Sony has data breaches, yada yada yada, but so does every other company, and they just don't tell you about them, so it's not like, oh no.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, every company is selling your data, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah.
You know, this is how it is.
Both sides are annoying. Sony shouldn't have done it, but the reaction messed with the game. Yeah, no. People were overreacting like crazy. It was ridiculous. Like, the people were being so childish about it. It was dumb. I'm not gonna say I liked the... I didn't like it, sure, but, like, it's not that big a deal. You have to sign up with an account for so many things.
There's a new event going on in Helldivers, too.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, currently.
Huh.
Because
But
it
yeah,
popped
no.
up in my fucking news category. Anyway,
That's
I'll be back.
But no, like, you have to use a fucking custom account for so many sites and games now that I don't even see why people were complaining about that one specifically. No, yeah. I can semi-consistently get her down by 20%. It's just, you know, the remaining 80% that's the issue. She has so much fucking health.
Let's dance. Ready to parry.
I would do dodges if dodges let me do damage, but they don't, and that means I have to do parries. I fucked up the parry. God damn it. Watch the game give you a shit gift. Congrats, you killed God. Want a cupcake? Yeah. The thing is, I've done way easier fights and gotten insanely powerful gifts. I did a fight not too long ago. I'll just show you what I got from it. Where is it? Last stand critical. 100% critical chance while fighting alone. You don't need to be a genius to realize that that's outrageously good. So, the game is usually very generous with quality of rewards. Plus, she's super high level, so I'm going to get a ton of experience for that. And because I have to do it flawlessly, I'm going to get the flawless bonus, which will give me another 20% on top of that. So odds are good, when I kill her, I'm going to hit level 30 for my L.
Ready to parry.
So, like, this game is very generous with the rewards. It's just ripping those rewards out of their cold, dead hands. I'm on the highest difficulty. I'm not even kidding. You can there are 2 lower difficulties, both of which make the game significantly easier. In fact, to illustrate my point, I'll turn the difficulty down for my next attempt, and we'll see how far we get on, like, normal. We won't turn it all the way down to easy. All the difficulties do, as far as I'm aware, is adjust the numbers to make it so that you deal a little more damage and they deal a little less damage. Imagine I kill her. I missed that parry, god damn it. But they don't affect the parry timings, they don't affect any of that. Plus, similarly, I could do dodges instead of parries. They're easier to hit. But they are fucking, how do I put it? They don't let me deal extra damage. The parry counter you can only do if you parry all of her attacks. There's no dodge counter. you can see it. That I just saw how much more her health bar moved. It may not have seemed like a lot, but if you've been fighting this bitch as long as I have, you'll notice that was a lot.
Dance begins.
In return for harder execution, you get a reward of extreme damage. Yeah, exactly. So it's justifiably like I can't justify not doing them because of how much health this bitch has. Yeah, her health bar is moving so much faster. I'm actually gonna do it on this difficulty because I'm so fucking tired, boss. At least in this one, I can watch her health bar move every time I hit her.
On me.
But yeah, if you're having a hard time, you can just do dodges instead of parries. They're way more forgiving, and they like don't hurt you. So I'm always gonna do parries as much as I can help it. If I'm just suffering because of an attack is just outrageously difficult for me to parry, I will just do a dodge instead. But there's no justification for this fight. She has so much fucking health. My fucking throat is full of snot.
On me.
I'll go back to my previous setting. I don't know which one's better. Actually, I already know which one's better. This does more damage. 18,000 there, another 10,000. Knowing that you need to change is a sign of skill, not lack of it. Yeah. But in this case, I'm just doing it because it's easier. Instead of spending 30 minutes on a fight, I can spend 15? 20? Yeah, I did 10% of her health bar nearly. Probably like 6 or 7%. And it's my third turn compared to how I would get here after my fourth or fifth turn before. This is just better. Also, in the top of the screen, it'll tell you Golgra attacks, and then however she does it, or Golgra performs an impressive combo. That just tells you how the parry timing is going to be. Obviously, it's not the same for every character, but it tells you what that character's attack is going to be based on their attack patterns. So the swift is always this one. The fast is always the low kick, and the impressive combo is like the one where they attack from the right instead of the left. Or, well, my right instead of their... You know what I mean.
It all just depends on fucking what it says on top on what attack they're gonna do, and you have to pay attention to that.
It's the only way this is possible, because if they didn't tell me what attack she was gonna throw, I would not be able to parry this.
Yep.
That's not like a, oh, I'm not good enough. That's a, these attacks are similar enough, but just different enough that you would not be physically capable of doing it by just looking at her hitbox. It's a nice boss, but as I said before a while ago, it's an endurance test. Not everyone can run a 5K. Yeah. I can't do this.
That's the thing, it's not an endurance test. You're supposed to do that boss later in the game.
If I was supposed to do it later, why is it here? That's what I thought.
Because it is. There are other bosses like that, where they have insane health bars. But
I've killed every chromatic I've come across so far. Golgra is the next step on my path.
It's not an endurance test. It's just Aztecs making an endurance test.
But technically, it's not that much better even whenever you get past her, because tell your friend that he's bad and a rat. Adrian Mothman says you're bad and a rat. But there is the only thing I could do to increase my damage at this point would be to beat the Paintress, because she gives an ability or a Pictos that makes it so that your damage does not cap at 9,999 anymore. So that attack could do, I don't know, like 30,000 potentially. I don't know how much it does in reality, and I'll never know. It does 10,001 potentially. I mean, there is no way of knowing without actually having that thing that tells me, that lets me see the actual damage number. Not just see, but actually do the actual damage number.
Ready to parry.
The number you see in the top above her health bar is the amount you've done in the last, I think, like 2 or 3 seconds. Added up. So that's the only way I'm able to tell that doing the current strategy I'm doing is slightly better. Because before that number would hit like 15,000 sometimes. And, well, with the strategy I'm doing now, it's been hitting 20 or 30,000. Granted, not that much better. But every little bit helps.
Every little bit makes this masochism a little bit more bearable.
I've been seriously considering putting it on the lowest difficulty just to make it so that she doesn't... Just to make her have the least health possible. Because we've already established that, yes, in theory I can do it. Better is better. 100 cents to make $1. Exactly. I think she has like 1,000,000 health by default, though. By default, I mean, this is the default difficulty, Expeditioner difficulty. It's not the highest, which is Expert, and it's not the lowest, which I don't remember what the lowest is called. Actually, I might have gotten the numbers mixed up. It might be that this is the middle difficulty. Or the lowest. The Expeditioner is the lowest difficulty. Fuck's sake. What do I gain by keeping it on this difficulty and not lowering it? Nothing. What do I gain by lowering the difficulty? She has less health, so let's do that.
Well, no, you gain pride.
I don't have pride. I was right. Story is the lowest. Dodges and parries are easier, is weird. I don't know what that's going to entail. Lowest difficulty is IGN mode. Yeah. It just automatically parries everything for you. That'd be great. No, that's... Yeah, that's the most. Oh, I fucking hate that. I'm turning the difficulty back up after this. What the fuck? That's so much worse. They weren't kidding when they said the parries were easier because they fucking slow down time, and that fucks with my parry timing because I'm so used to not having to slow down time. Alright, we figured out what the issue is. A game did have an IGN. It automatically completed the game. That's hilarious.
The dance begins.
Like, I know why IGN reviews are so dog shit, but it doesn't change the fact that they're dog shit.
Yeah.
Like, just because there's a reason they're bad doesn't make it okay that they're that bad.
Okay.
I guess it doesn't matter that the parry timing is super fucking whack, because it's super easy. But the end of credits directly insults them. Also, yeah, the reason for being bad doesn't mean it's not bad. Yeah, exactly. Like, yes, the reason they're dog shit is because they have to do their entire review over the course of like 2 days. So they have to beat as much of the game as they can, as quickly as possible, so that they can pump the review out ASAP. That doesn't justify how crappy it is. That's just the reasoning behind it. Is it good reasoning? No. Does it make sense when you understand that? Yes. Wow, not a single fucking mark was applied. I have a 20% chance to apply mark. Why doesn't it do that? Happy International Museum Day? I don't know what that is, but that sounds interesting. That attack has the worst case of, like, the slowdown. I just don't like it. It's so much worse. I'm just gonna turn the difficulty back up a step. It's so fucking whack. Okay. Yeah, I have a death wish apparently. This fucking...
On me.
It's exactly the sound. The most museums have stamp guests, which have you explore to get stamps, and even though I've gotten older, I still do. You still do them. That's cool. Let's go back to my last strategy, because it doesn't require as much aim.
On me.
I know why it's capped, because every damage type is capped, but I really do wish that fire damage, like burn damage, wasn't capped. It doesn't even make much sense that it's capped. Like, oh well. So it's free entry to most museums of this day. If you have one nearby, you might want to check it out. The nearest museum is over an hour away, so I will not. But it would be cool if I lived in a town with a museum. Or near a town with a museum. I don't, but still. There's just no museum. I don't want to have to go drive over the highway for over an hour to go visit a museum. Call me a coward all you like, I just don't... I don't want to do that. If it was closer, maybe, but it's not.
Ready to parry.
Adrian, what are you doing right now?
I'm jorking it.
Cool. Can you do me a solid and look up how much health this bitch has?
Okay.
Ready to parry.
Who are you fighting?
Golgra, the same one I've been fighting. No, I personally do it anyways, but most people don't like
You're
museums that
fighting
way.
Golgra?
On me.
I'm certain, yeah. Anyways, I like museums well enough, but I just don't like it enough to drive for an hour just to go visit a museum. But that's mostly because I just hate driving. I really don't like being on the road.
Blades sharp.
If it were up to me, I would just teleport places.
Blades ready.
Unfortunately, it's not up to me. Driving sucks, I don't drive. I wish I had that opportunity, but where I live, you have to drive.
So
There's
her
no,
health
like...
is in the millions, is what the wiki is saying.
How
giving me an
much in the millions?
Yeah, it's not giving me a number. I'm looking through. I'm looking for a number, but
What do you mean it's not giving you a number? It just says in the millions? What the fuck is the point of the wiki?
In the millions.
Why is there a wiki that can't even do its goddamn job?
It says the recommended level is 60 after Act 2. Crazy.
60 after Act 2. I am in Act 1 and I am level 24.
On fire. Okay.
XP she gives, it is 2 million
Ready to parry.
fucking 2,250,000 XP.
Oh, so I won't just. I'll level up like 20 times.
And she will give you a weapon reward depending on the character you use.
I do have to beat her with everybody. Are you fucking kidding?
Finesse and grace.
For my own mental health, I'll do the other ones after I get to that point in the story. That's really annoying that she doesn't have she has just in the millions. There's not an actual number.
Yeah, there's no number, it's just in the millions. Like, wow.
Did you
Thank
figure out what the
asshole.
weapons do that she drops? Specifically the one from Mael, because that's the one I'm gonna beat her with.
Let me check right quick.
Imagine it's something awful,
So my
like something worthless, and this is just completely waste of time. I can't give up now because I've come so far. I looked it up too. Yeah, he's not joking. I mean, I believed him. It's just that's unfathomably irritating. What is the point of a wiki that can't even tell you the exact health bar of a boss?
scaling is fucking agility and defense. And at level 4, it starts in virtuous stance. Oh,
Okay.
starts in virtuous stance, and virtuous stance every burn applied is double, and for level 20 in virtuous stance, burn damage is triple.
Is what?
The dance begins.
Burn
I didn't
damage
hear.
is doubled in virtuous stance.
So, in level 1 or level 4, you are start in virtuous stance. In level 10, you deal double burn. Like you apply 2 burn.
You apply double.
Yeah. And then in level 5 or level 20, you just deal double damage with the burn. Okay.
Yep.
Because apparently it changes each with everything you got. What does that mean? Adrian, can you read me the wiki entry? Because Mothman's saying something about how the health changes with everything you got, and I don't fully comprehend what he's saying.
Don't know what he's on about.
Yeah, her health. Let me turn up your audio, by the way, because I can barely hear you.
The only information about her HP is that it's in the millions.
Mothman, can you like copy paste the message?
Like I wish there was an actual thing, but no, it just says it's in the millions.
It's really unfortunate.
Anywhere else, it just says she has massive HP pool. That's fucking crazy.
Oh, for God's sakes, I got a bot. Okay. KYS yourself. Brotherly group. Fucking moron. Spam, scams, bots, or tampering. Bot at the 157.
Okay, so someone
50 mark,
in
or
someone
55
in the
mark.
fucking Steam communities says that she has 3.2 million HP.
3.2 million?
Yeah. But somewhere else says she has 4 million. And another place is saying that she has 2 million. What the fuck is the number?
That's dumb. No, because I didn't
So,
look it up. I
uh,
got GPT so I could just immediately respond. Okay.
I have not a fucking idea. I cannot tell you. There is no confirmed number. It's just she has massive HP pool.
That's annoying. And true. She does have a massive HP pool.
Yeah, it's true, but like, what the fuck?
What do the other weapons do?
I don't know.
Fair enough, Mothman. I accept that. I'm gonna count this as a win if I can get her to 50%, because I'm tired of fighting her. No, that's coward's way out. My brain is trying to trick me into giving up.
Fuck. Do it when you're intended to.
I may be intended to do this fight when I'm 40 levels higher, but I do not give a fuck. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired, boss. But I have a gun. Fuck. I got her down to like 70%. That's the best I've done ever, which means I can do better. ChatGPT recommends level 80. Well, if I gave a fuck about what ChatGPT recommended, I'd probably have become a doctor. So, I'm not doing that.
He's gonna get molested.
Think about it this way, Mothman. If I succeed, I'll get so much experience that I'll be, like, ridiculously high level. Then I won't need to grind for anything. I'd say I'm not trustworthy, but able to base something to bounce off of. Yeah. AI is a good sounding rod, but not a good actual assumption.
The dance begins.
I missed. Fuck. That was a waste.
Ready to parry.
Gets you started, does a small bit of work, and that's when you hop in, look at what it says, check it, and then continue on your own. Yep. Not like all those medical students who fucking use ChatGPT to graduate and are now doctors and nurses and shit and don't know what they're doing.
I'm so cooked, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to the doctor and then they're gonna pull up fucking ChatGPT and I'm just gonna be like, nigga. Like, big dog. If I wanted a fucking robot to tell me what was wrong with me, I'd just do that at home.
You know, I am curious. How much will Florette Fury actually do now?
Precision.
17,780.
On me.
Granted, that was with a mark, so I don't know how good it actually is. But that's a good amount.
On me.
I want to become an aerospace engineer and get into philosophy, but ain't no way ChatGPT is going to help me. Don't say that, or AI overlords are listening.
On me.
My balls be jiggling and shit.
I got tests and shit. I do it myself for the most part. I mention my process because that's how I start, and then I go on without AI. That's fair. Okay, so no, doing my method is still better. Looking at the damage number.
Okay. Let's spill some.
Sure, my damage isn't as high for one single turn, but in exchange, I deal a lot more damage that other turn.
Let's dance.
Because my damage is high enough that it doesn't matter how I do as far as counters go. They're always going to be 9,999. For fuck's sakes, I fucked it up. AI is a tool to be bent, controlled, and it's your fault if you treat it as something more and have it backfire. Yeah. I will give up when stream hits the 5-hour mark. If I can't do it by 5 hours, I give up. What'd you say, Adrian?
Not balls.
Balls?
Yeah.
Ready to parry.
If you start going past 5 hours, I will spam the chat. Don't worry. I'll know.
Flames ready.
I mean, it's shocking I managed to do the same thing for the last 2 hours. And that's not even counting the fact that I did it before I started stream. But I've been able to do this for 2 hours straight.
I'm pretty sure you've been doing that since you got on.
I have, yes, but I did take a quick half-hour break to do a couple of little side tasks that I thought might improve my odds, and they didn't do much, but they didn't hurt, so it's not like a bad
You got
thing.
on like around 12.
No, I got on
My
around
time.
10 my time, which would be 11 your time.
Maybe 11. So that's been like, yeah, you've been trying this shit for like 5 hours.
Mm-hmm. So when I hit the 5-hour mark on stream, I'll have been trying. I forgot that was a 4-hit attack, and I was looking at the fucking stream going, God damn it, motherfucker! It's 3 hours from now, so I've been doing this for 8 hours, aka a full day's work. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna go use my L to kill a specific enemy over here, and we're gonna see if it's just. Is she really strong, or is she secretly not that good? And I just think she's better than she is. Oh, I get 2 turns for every 1 turn of this fool. Okay. Okay, so it isn't that she's weak. Let me do this shit. Hang on, I forgot that my L had a fucking Pictos equipped that I haven't used I haven't finished using yet. $5,000 damage. Wait, hang on a tick. Can she just one-shot him with a regular basic attack? Is her damage so outrageously high that she can one-shot a regular dude? This guy isn't weak. He's pretty strong. Like, I'll use Gustav to illustrate my point about how he's pretty strong. Anyways, I'll land that. Like, this guy isn't that weak. She's just that outrageously powerful for a normal area. Like, I'll hit him with this shit. It barely did any damage. Fuck ass.
This is weak.
He's too weak. He still killed him with it. So this motherfucker is just... that makes me very angry. That makes me very angry. I could probably fucking kill. Also, Mothman, don't worry about me eating or hydrating. I'm gonna go get my second energy drink from downstairs for my hydration, and I've been eating Cheetos this whole time.
Yeah.
My L is outrageously powerful. It's just that Golgra is even more so.
Spill some ink.
Yeah, literally, demigod versus a god. I could probably beat the Paintress in a couple of turns. Adrian, how much health does the Paintress have?
More than you think if you think you could beat her in just a couple of turns.
I think I could beat her in less than 10 turns.
I literally do not believe that is possible.
How much health does she have?
I don't know, but she has multiple phases where she
I could
regains
beat...
her entire
Okay, let me be clear. I don't think I could beat her whole fight in that many turns, but I could certainly beat one or more phases in... Like, I could certainly beat
definitely.
one whole phase
Okay,
in
no,
that
no,
little
definitely.
time. Because I can deal over 30,000 damage a turn.
My average attempt for the Paintress was like I think it's like 5 or like 8 turn her first phase, and then just struggle through her fucking.
Because
second.
against Golgra, I am dealing, with my Virtuous Stance at least, I am dealing 30-odd thousand damage. Without Virtuous Stance, I'm in my offensive stance for the off part of the combo that helps me keep my damage high. I am still dealing fucking 20,000 damage. So I fully believe that I could genuinely beat the Paintress, like one whole phase, in less than 10 rounds. Easy. This bitch is so fucking strong. Hey Aztec, thorium, mercury, or gallium, choose one. Thorium is the best element for energy, mercury's really cool for just all sorts of properties, and gallium is kind of boring compared to the other two. I'd have to pick thorium though. I wish we had thorium plants here in the US. I really do. They would make energy so fucking cheap. It'd be just so much better than what we do now. Anyways, let's say this bitch has, I don't know, 5 million health. I'm doing, on average, let's say 20,000 damage. No. I'm gonna count also the counters. So, let's say I'm doing 20,000 on my turn, 25,000 on average on my turns, because that's how it is. 30,000 and then 20,000, so it's 25,000 average. Plus the 10,000 per her turn. But Cole and Oil say that they're somehow better than that. They're not. They're just worse in every way. So I'm dealing 25,000 plus 10,000, 10,000, 10,000 plus the 10,000 for the burning slash 5,000. So we'll just say 10,000 though to make it easier. So 20,000 per of her turns. That's 60,000 plus the 25,000. I'm dealing 85,000 damage on average between my turns. We'll just say that. That's a lot of damage. I chose my next cup. Wish me luck again. Don't drink thorium. Anyways, 85,000 damage on average between my turns means if I wanted to deal 1,000,000 damage, 5 million damage, I'd have to do fucking like, what? 20, 30, 40, 50, about 60 turns. It'd take about 60 turns for me to kill her. And I'm averaging like 10 turns. Jesus Christ!
Okay.
Alright. On stream it says it took me till 15:34 to get to the fucking my turn. Let's see, when I started the fight. It takes me, what, 30 seconds, give or take, to get to my turn? And that's after 2 of her turns, so let's say 15 seconds per her turn. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't want to do that match. I take a 5-second break every 2 turns. Allows me to slow down and allows me to fight better. That's fair. I might go get some water in a moment because that'll be my break, is to go get some water. We'll do it not on my next turn, but on the turn after. Or if I die. Whichever happens.
Hello.
So Swag, I was doing a little bit of math in my head, and I might have done it slightly off, but just some basic mental math, and it would take about 60 of my turns to beat Golgra, assuming she has only 5 million health. I love saying only 5 million.
Ready to parry. Let's start.
Fishing near others gives everyone a boost. So this game just boosts your harvesting and everything if you do it with other people. So if you want to
Jork
min-max
with
it, you
other
have to have
people.
friends.
Jork with other people. You'll
I'm gonna go
come
get some
more.
water. I'll be right back.
Prove your purpose, reach level 5 in any skill, learn about the past from Gina, and prove your generosity. Fulfill a player request. Fulfill 5 weekly villager item requests. I feel like the generosity part's harder, because that's fulfill a player request, which has you... Where is it? You have to... Where is it? Requests. You have to actively wait until anyone requests an item and then fulfill it, or whatever. Unless if you can do either, not both, but... Or whatever, because I feel like it's going to be more annoying to do that one. Doable, probably. But annoying. Oh. Don't tell him I regifted these to you or he'll throw a fit. Thank you, Kenyatta. I could grow trees now. Why'd you send me money? Oh, the tomatoes regrow. That seems invaluable for farming XP. Oh, okay, so, excuse me. You can't just unlock things in a weird, wacky-ass order. You have to go in order. Writs unlock a 1 times plot increases building limit by 2. Purchase writs at the City Hall. Well, I kinda just want to unlock everything. You buy writs with... I already forgot what they're called. I feel like an upgraded pickaxe is useful, or more useful than, like, the upgraded axe would be. But I could also be wrong. What do I even... Oh, there we go. Doesn't matter, because I need... What are these? I need 7 more planks. Okay, can I make 7 more? Oh, I don't need 7 more, because I made 63 earlier. Okay, never mind. I accidentally made 63.
Alright, I'm back.
Should be what I should say. Oh, hello. I was waiting for you to get back so I can... fucking...
Mael, you gotta do this.
So I could mention... Well, no, not to do anything. I'm dog sitting currently for my sister, right? Because she's out of town.
Okay.
So, you know, that's all fine and dandy, and I have no problem with like dog sitting, but my issue lies with the fact that I'm used to dog sitting her 2 dogs, but I'm also doing her boyfriend's dog, which her boyfriend's dog doesn't like new people, like at all, because he's just a very anxious dog, which I know sounds like a weird thing to say, but he's never really been around anyone besides like her boyfriend.
Not really.
And his
I
dad
fully get it,
and
dog.
her. So I went out to feed him. He growled at me.
That sucks.
Started barking at me. I got him food, but that was an experience. I did mess
Yeah,
with my
dog.
sister.
My family used to be a foster family for a local animal rescue that got shut down like 2 years ago. They started suffering bad during COVID, and then it just got worse, so they shut down. But we used to foster for them. We'd take in like kittens and dogs and shit. And a lot of animals just don't like new people. It's nothing crazy.
No, I did
racist.
message her about it. Like I did like bring it up there. I'm like, hey, he did growl at me. Like I did get him his food, but like, you know, she's like, yeah, we didn't know that he would do that. And in my brain, I'm like, that's kind of bullshit. But I'll let you say that because she even like, yeah, he's not used to new people, so he might be a little bit whatever. But like, he didn't bite me, so I'm not really angry. Now if he bit
goddamn
me,
place. That sucks.
if
Is he a
bit
big dog
me,
or a little dog?
I would have been a bit more whatever. I would have told her like, hey, I'm not watching this dog. I'm not doing it.
So like, is he a big dog or a little dog?
He's a decent sized pit bull.
Fuck, dude.
I have nothing wrong with pit bulls. I like
There's
pit
nothing
bulls,
wrong
they're
with
great.
pit bulls, but yeah, no, an aggressive pit bull is a big deal.
Yeah. Mainly because this house has 3 pit bulls in it. So. 3
Like,
pit
I
bulls
love
and a
pit bulls,
boxer.
by the way. I want to be clear. Pit bulls are my favorite dog type. But,
Yeah, he also
like-
makes pretty good music. I'm joking.
It's Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305.
But like, I'm not really
gonna
like,
jump
oh
off a
my,
high
oh
rise.
no,
That sucks.
whatever. It doesn't. I'm not angry at my sister. I got whatever. But I am kind of because they knew that he wouldn't do well with a new person or not that well. So you know. But
As long as he's
left
not, like,
anyway. They're going,
aggressive.
"Oh,
Like,
fucking
as long as he's
excursion."
not biting you, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
It's fine. She like I messaged her and she's like, oh, just like let him outside whenever you go to feed him. And my brain's like that'll work. But like, what if like I open the door to like let him in? He's outside and he doesn't like the fact that I'm inside his house, effectively.
That shouldn't happen, but just be
It
careful.
shouldn't, but it could. That's the thing.
Just,
I'm
you
gonna be a bit
what
more
I
careful
recommend
with
for
it.
aggressive
Just
animals
whatever.
like that is just hold a pillow. That way, if they jump at you, you can put the pillow in their mouth. I'm not even kidding.
It's fine. I have to let him out like later, like at 8. And that's whenever I'm also gonna check if he eats because they were like, we don't know if he'll eat if like we're not there. He might be like to whatever. So if he doesn't eat, I messaged him that. I don't know. It's not my fault. You guys kind of knew
Obviously,
that he
it's
would
not
be
your
like this, to be fair. So
What I recommend though is when you deal with that dog, just carry a pillow, just in case. You do not want to deal with a pit bull bite. I'm just gonna tell you that much.
that's whatever.
Dog bites
If he like bites me, it's not like I'm gonna be like
Just tank
angry at
it.
my sister. I'm gonna be like, put the dog down. I'm not gonna. Be
No,
like that.
it's not about that. It's about keeping yourself safe, dog. Pit bulls tend to
No,
go for
I'm
the
just
throat.
saying that as in general. I'm not saying you're saying, oh, carry a pillow so you can avoid having to kill your brother-in-law's dog.
It's about the fact that pit bulls
fucking
tend to
dog.
attack the throat. So I mean, I don't want you to have your throat torn out. Is a crazy
Dog
statement.
tries to fucking
I was
gonna
bite,
have to leave
swag,
soon.
and
She
just
left, also
gets
now you can
fucking
do this. You got this.
suplexed.
Thank you, Mothman.
I don't need my throat.
So
Yeah,
just
you
be
do.
safe. Also, if a dog bites you, push your arm towards the back of their mouth, not pull it out, because their teeth are angled to hold things in, not like let them go. So push your hand further in and they'll let go, most likely. I'm not a huge dog person. I prefer cats. But I don't like cats
I prefer
either.
cats as well, to be fair.
I don't like cats, I want to be clear. I just prefer them to dogs.
I like cats.
I like
Cats are
lizards. I'm just allergic to dogs and cats, so I prefer lizards. Hey friends, I wish them luck. Also, not to press down. Also, press down hard on the tongue. It's not going to damage them, but it's absolutely not pleasant. That's true.
great.
We'll
They-
beat
they come
Golgra
back
eventually.
Wednesday morning, so it's not like they're gone for like a week or some shit. So
Yeah.
Singularity 6 will never ask for your password. Why not?
What if I want you to ask for my password?
I want it to.
Oh, you
that-
loved me. Love me like you do. Love me like you do. Touch me like you do.
Fuck her, flip her, bend her backwards, baby. Put your back into it. I wish I knew the rest of the words to that song. It's a very catchy song.
A recipe for human macarons.
Oh god, have you seen that one?
They're not made of humans. They're a recipe made by humans.
No. Have you seen that image though? Of the do you want a macaron? It's a TikTok thing. Like people have posted an image. Like they'll post a comment saying, "Do you want to see my macaron?" And then it'll be this terrible drawing of a girl holding like a tray of macarons, but then her entire is on display, and it's like it's a drawing, so it's shaped the same, and it's really gross looking.
I'm gonna boss.
Sundrop lilies.
I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. My future is coming on. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. My future is coming on and coming on and coming on and coming on. I don't know any of the other words to, or any of the other parts to fucking. What song is that? Why can't Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood by the Gorillaz. There we go. I kept thinking of fucking Feel Good Inc. and I was like, that's not that song. I fucked up. God damn it. Okay, well. do truly hate you.
Let's dance.
That's da 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 dum. Bum 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 ba-dum. Bum 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 ba-da-da-dum. Bum 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 ba-da-da-dum. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-da. Bum 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 ba-da-da-dum. Bum 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 ba-da-da-dum.
On me.
Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really excited to see the Fantastic Four movie in theaters next month. Comes out in June, right?
Who's up Bannon they grin?
Who's up they, them?
Who's up fucking jorking their jork? I don't know. I'm lost.
Good job, Adrian. You really followed through with the bit.
Oh, I'm so lost. I
Jorking
can't
J.
walk no
Jork.
more. J. Jonah Jorkison.
J. Jonah.
Shut up.
Speaking of
We
the
weren't.
Green Gobbler,
We weren't speaking of the
you guys
Green
wanna
Gobbler.
Fucking play Marvel Rivals.
No. I want to beat Golgra. I'm doing the best I've ever done.
Flames. Ready. Okay.
I just need to not get excited about anything. Open your mind! Open your mind!
Who's up theying they them? Who's theying they them?
Who's
them,
up
them?
schlorking their peanuts?
Who's up Chizame?
Let me have a Cheeto. Crack my fingers. Okay.
Let's dance. Ready to carry.
Hey Adrian, if you ever think about doing this fight, make sure you turn the difficulty down to Expeditioner.
No.
I mean, you can choose not to, but she has just so much fucking health. Doing this much makes it at least that you move her health bar. Actually, no, you're further ahead in the game than I am. You don't need that benefit. You don't need that easier time. You got this.
Yeah, his damage is uncapped, so
Yeah, you don't need to fight her with a little bit of easier time. Adrian, if I can beat her like this, you can beat her like that. I fucked up. That was the best I've ever done. I got her down like 60 something? No, not 60. I want to say like 75. I have a hard time determining tens. I keep thinking the 5% mark is a 10% mark, but no, that's definitely that's definitely 5%. So I got it down to like 75% health. That was by far the best I've ever done, though. Either I succeed or the stream hits the 5-hour mark, whichever happens. Gustavo, how can you let your sister go through this and not jump into the arena and help her?
Ready to parry. This will hurt.
Ba 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 ba.
Flames. Rain. On me.
We're about halfway to the 75% damage mark.
Finesse and grace.
Oh, sorry, 25% damage dealt mark.
Ready to parry. Blades sharp. Flames. Rain. On me.
Da 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 da.
This will hurt. On me.
I don't know why the hell they gave her so much fucking health, though. Like, yeah, you're supposed to fight her further in the game, but, like, several millions?
Okay.
She might be the highest HP enemy in the entire game.
Nah.
Maybe not, I don't know. But I find it hard to believe.
Okay. Let's dance.
When I beat the Paintress and unlock the ability to deal more than 9,999 damage in a single hit, it will become more worth it to stay in a virtuous stance than to switch back just for my counter damage, if nothing else.
Okay.
However, that's only going to matter if I can't kill her in this stream. If I kill her in this stream, I don't even need to think about it no more.
Let's dance. On me.
Take a couple seconds. All those motherfuckers in the background are my ops.
Dude, so I'm
If I get the
not-
opportunity
what
to
did I
beat the
do?
brakes off of Jestro at some point and properly kill them, I will.
Can't even do nothing.
Yeah, but their chef pisses me off, so.
Okay. I'm ready.
So I don't know if you were there, but earlier I had Adrian look up how much health she has for me. And you want to know what the wiki says?
No.
Cool, I'm going to tell you anyways.
You're going to anyways.
Yeah.
No. I'm
She said,
It's
the
at
wiki says
volume.
that
I
she
can't
has
hear you.
several million health. With no clarification.
All that
Yeah.
is known is that it's in the millions. Thoughts
Whatever
and
the
prayers,
fuck,
asshole.
like whatever the fuck that means. Is it 5 million, 10 million? Is it just 1 million? It's in the millions.
Every place that I've seen that has like
Begins.
that says what million it is, it's always something different. It's never anywhere the same. So I have no idea.
I've currently gotten her down below 75% HP.
Blaze. Brave.
So maybe that's in the millions.
No, it's only like maybe 200,000.
Let's dance.
Fucking
I don't know. It's a lot, don't get me wrong. I just don't know how much. I have to keep track of how many turns we're both taking. And I don't want to do that.
Spill some ink. On fire.
This game's music is so good. It's a shame that it's the same song over and over again. So I've grown sick of this specific song.
Ready to power.
I've grown deathly sick of it.
Okay.
Like the electric guitar, real cool. But I can't take it anymore. I can't take any more electric guitar. Like a river through a dry land. I want to listen to the Persona soundtrack pretty bad now.
I'm so good at doing at making people want to listen to certain music. God.
Let's dance.
The thing is, there are some soundtracks in games that are
Really
so
sick.
good I could listen to them for a long, long time and not get sick of them. Like Hollow Knight, Celeste, fucking Stardew Valley is really good. But
It truly is
Persona
awesome.
5 is a weird one because like a couple songs of the soundtrack I've listened to for several hours straight without getting sick of them, and a couple others I can listen to once and feel nauseous.
Yeah, Persona's like it's a long game, so it has so much music that it's all just like there's bound to be one that's ass.
Like, don't get me wrong, I mostly like the Persona music.
Okay.
On average, I'd say the whole soundtrack is like a solid 7, 8, or 9 out of 10. But then there's a couple of puke songs. That even a 0
little
doesn't
bit
go
of
low enough to
schwa.
display my displeasure at hearing that shit.
Yeah, like Color Your Night. God, that song fucking sucks. Let's be honest here.
Shut the fuck up.
Y'all remember the song Seabat? The
I don't actually. Whenever I play like games like Persona, I make sure to make my music like off because like it's loaded with such bad fucking music.
Shut the fuck up.
Do you guys know the song
genuine
Seabat?
question, what is the... Shut the fuck up, I'm trying to speak. What's the worst video game song you've heard?
That's a good question because I don't typically like to keep in my memory things that are ass. So
What's a game with the worst soundtrack you've heard then, nigga?
The worst soundtrack in a
remember.
game I've ever heard has to be one of the COD games.
yeah, that's fair. But I feel like
That's
that's a no-brainer. Like I feel like that's kind of
Like in a game
Like,
with an actual soundtrack that isn't just
a game
like
that's
2 or
supposed
3
to have,
songs
like either
that
a
are
game that
just...
has typically good music and then one of them is just ass. Like, I feel like that's more like what we were trying
But
to
no,
go
if I had to
into.
pick a
Yeah,
game
it's-
with the worst soundtrack that I've ever played, maybe Final Fantasy 3.
I've never played a single one of the Final Fantasy games, so...
The
Again, I don't-
old Final Fantasy games. I mean, like, the third
I
one
don't
just
remember
really bad.
most.
Or
game
actually, no, I
soundtracks,
got
to
it,
be
I got it,
honest.
I got it. Super Mario 2, awful, hated it. You know the classic Mario song?
Yeah.
That's not in that game. It's the only Mario game without the song.
Yeah,
That tells
soundtrack
you-
is ass!
That tells you all you need to know about the rest of the soundtrack.
They count me jorking it.
Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I jerk him off on company time.
I want to bring attention to how well I've done, but if I bring attention to it, I'm gonna do fucking worse.
Guys, look how good he's doing. He's doing so good right now.
Adrian, please look.
Yeah,
No.
please praise him, Adrian.
Look at how far I've gotten.
Ancient Morel and Spice Sprouts. Neato.
I've been fighting her for almost 10 minutes. I think. I don't actually know how long I fought her for now, for this attempt. Look at how much damage I've done.
Alright, I saw. You're gonna fail.
I'm gonna fail. Yeah.
Is it truly winning since you had to lower the difficulty?
Yes. So I'm supposed to be fighting this guy at level 60 in Act 3. I'm fighting her in Act 1 at level 22. Or 24, sorry.
Yeah, but you lowered the difficulty, so... Doesn't count.
I don't give a fuck what you think counts. It counts to me.
I'm just rage baiting you, but it's very simple.
I'm very easy to rage bait, yeah.
Yeah.
My thought process is, if I can do this much, I can do it again, and then I can do it a third time. Unless she pump fakes me. If she does that once, stream over, we're not trying this bitch ever again. Ever. I don't care how far I get in the game.
Collect 200.
I will max out every character, and I will still not fight her
Okay,
if she
got it.
pump fakes me once. Emotionally, I can't handle a boss that's this strong doing shit like that.
Such a bitch. What the fuck?
I don't care. A
What?
boss with health, quote, in the millions, being able to do pump fakes? No. No. Mm-mm. It's not okay. I demand a
He
recount.
just doesn't get you like I get you, Golgra.
Stop trying to hit on the wooden lady,
No.
please.
No.
She's gonna cave in my skull. Does that change your mind at
Yeah.
all?
No. Why would I care if you get your cave skulled in? I'm sending you to Skulldafen.
What?
Only real ones get that reference. Repost this.
I'm doing so
Repost-
fucking outrageously good. This is the first time I've ever had her
Repost
stun
this.
bar get past her
Real
health
one.
bar.
Only managed to capture Auni. You captured a child in a box. That's not. What the fuck is this thing? I should probably read it before I place it down. What the fuck are you? Oh, you're like a fucked up cabinet. I love you.
A
Oh,
cabinet
it's a
or a
makeshift
captain?
pantry. A cabinet. Fuck ass.
Okay. What's great
God,
is
we're
if I
just
get
such good
excited at
friends.
all, I'm just gonna lose because fucking it's a one tap.
Then don't get excited. Be like me. Never get excited. Live
Unlike
life
you, Slag, I'm a
happily.
relatively happy person.
I'm always happy. I'm just
I'm
never
so
excited. There's a
unbothered by the
difference.
necessities of life.
There's a difference between being happy and excited.
No, not to me.
Well, some people are just wrong.
Yeah, like you.
Some people use mustard as lube and some people suffer.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm not going to elaborate.
I'm begging you to elaborate.
Some people use mustard as lube.
Time to hit big.
Alright, you're almost at the halfway point, girly. If you fucking pull out some extra bullshit,
Yeah, you're almost at the halfway
I'm
point.
gonna
girly
I'm gonna
pop.
cry. Let me take a moment. Let me have a chip. Let me have a drink of my drink.
You're gonna have some fish and chips.
There's no fish. It's all
Why
chips.
not? It's all chip.
Mm-hmm.
Why no fish?
It's now illegal to do that.
So,
What's great about
Telling
this
me
is
you
that when I
don't want some
finally
crispy,
succeed, I'm gonna be
crispy
the only
Mum-Mums.
person who ever cares. You know what I mean?
Blades sharp.
what's going
Like,
on?
no one's ever gonna care about this half as much as I do.
You're right.
I got her past the halfway point. She gets angry? No! Rush and powerful, what the fuck?
She gets angry. Rush and well, she was already gonna instantly
And
kill
powerful.
you, so the powerful doesn't matter. But
Hang on, it got worse. Then she did an extra long combo, which combined two of her fucking previous combos. I died. I died. I died so
despair
fast.
that entered his. I heard the despair enter his voice as he fucking read.
What? No!
Rush and powerful. I heard The despair.
I'm gonna clip that shit. Fuck it.
Despair.
That was so fucking funny.
What? No!
Touch the bottle of despair and anguish. It's so fucking hilarious.
I finally got her. I finally.
Yankee.
Well, you sell like other things, you know.
I'm gonna
It's fine.
KMS. That's the name of this stream. This clip.
I'm gonna KMS. That's so fair.
I'm not doing this again. I'm not even fucking with you. That's it. That's the end. That's the stream. We're done.
That's
I'm
fair.
I'm so tired. I'm
Yeah.
so tired, boss. As soon as this clip ends,
We'll be back in a while. Whenever you know.
we're not
Aztecs
coming back for
past
Golgra
Fucking.
ever. We'll come back for Golgra after I get to a higher level. After I beat the Paintress, probably.
Yeah, after he beats the pages and his damage uncap, then he'll come back.
I like how all it took was an immediate. What do you mean she gets a Russian powerful?
I'm so tired. I'm so
I heard
fucking
the
tired.
genuine anguish and a pain in
Oh
his
my
voice when he read
god.
that out. That is the funniest shit that I could have ever
Mael,
heard.
I'm gonna use you to beat the fuck out of this fool.
That is the funniest thing.
I just can't stop. I just can't stop.
Touch the bottle of genuine agony. That is so fucking hilarious, man.
Mael is so outrageously fucking powerful. It just doesn't matter.
He got Russian powerful. The fucking agony in his voice when he read that out. It's so funny.
I'm just let me go to my flag that I was at and then end. I'm so fucking mad. It took me almost 3 hours to get to that point. It took me almost 3 fucking hours.
The halfway
no,
point.
it took you
fucking-
longer than 3 hours, because not only did you have, like,
Yeah, you're right. It took me almost 5 fucking hours to get to that point.
Not only today, but you had a few attempts yesterday as well.
No, I spent like an hour and a half yesterday. It took me like 6.5 hours. She didn't pump fake me, which is the only reason why I'm ever willing to consider trying again. She just
She didn't do a pump
beat
fake,
the
she just
fuck out of me.
She had the possibility of doing the funniest thing.
I'm
Just
so
fucking-
upset.
looked like she was about to throw a right hook, throws a left instead,
I'm
just fucking
so
closes
mad.
the game.
I'm
Speed
so
run up closes the
fucking
game.
mad,
That
dog.
is so fucking funny, man. Holy
I'm
shit.
so fucking upset. We're gonna end stream here. Thank you for tuning in.